What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, their feelings for you, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. I'm just going to see where this camera's at. What's good, LC?
Today's field communication.
Don't need that. I had the I forget to turn my volume down sometimes. I usually have the music blasted. All right. So going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what your person's feelings are. What's good vibes? What's up, good vibes only? High Priestess Tarot. Hey, Selena. Love apples. All right. Going from Aries right down to Pisces. What do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides? Two more. What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? Three shuffles. Six of Pentacles in reverse. How they're seeing you. Nine of Wands in reverse. Action they plan on taking. The Emperor. All right. So in this person's feelings, Aries, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they're definitely feeling like something's out of balance between the two of you, maybe one-sided. They may feel undervalued by you. I don't know. Let's see. What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. And the Ten of Wands. So this is definitely someone that feels like something is one-sided, or they're feeling very clear that you don't value them because they may feel like you're running your mouth about it. Like this is someone that feels like you're being a bit of a loudmouth about something that's their responsibility, like literally. Page of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Wands, that could be like indirect communication, or this is someone that may feel like if you're in a relationship, you're saying things under your breath, whatever it may be, but they're definitely feeling like you're being a loudmouth about something that you either don't value or is the cause for you to not reciprocate or balance things out, something of that nature. So it is at the end of the day, in the moment, like in a momentarily type of way, making them feel undervalued, okay? Because whatever they feel like they've been putting in, they feel like apparently that's not good enough for you. So I feel like this person's having a hard time knowing. It's not that they don't know what you want. I feel like they're in a place where they're wondering if this is something they're wanting to carry, if this is something they're wanting to put in the work for. Now they are feeling the burden of this connection, okay? But they're kind of in a space of like, well, man, I already got a lot going on in there, and it's like Aries isn't understanding, or I got a lot on my plate. It's like this person may feel like you're not appreciating or valuing the efforts that they have been putting in, okay? Or they're kind of questioning is this something they're wanting to put in the work too, okay? Because again, they may feel like they're already feeling quite heavy, or they got a lot going on in their personal life, or they've already been putting in work. So yeah, this person is feeling like, yeah, whatever they feel like you're making it quite clear. Like they may feel like you're being a bit of a loudmouth a bit about what you're not happy with, okay? Or what the problem is, or what you're wanting, or what you're desiring. But this person is in a position of like, do I want to put in the work here? Especially if they already got a lot going on. So how they're viewing you is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse can be someone that is quite relentless. You know, they're feeding into the situation in some way, but potentially in a relentless way, or with a chip on their shoulder. They may be seeing you as someone that is... they may be seeing you as someone that is compromising on your own standards or boundaries to try to make something work with them or in your personal life. But they feel like, damn, Aries, like they may be seeing you as fighting a losing battle a little bit. Or if this is in regards to them, this is someone that is seeing you as feeding into the relationship or the connection, but they're kind of getting to a place of wondering why you even are there. Because from their perspective, you're bitter about being there. From their perspective, you have a chip on your shoulder about being there. Or from their perspective, you're already fatigued and tired about a situation. So they don't understand. I feel like they're having a hard time reading you. Like, okay, I understand what you want me to do, but are you able to even give that yourself? Or do you even want to be here? Or are you just enjoying having a chip on your shoulder? Something like that. But tell me about the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'll read it more on a personal level here in a minute too. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like they're seeing you as someone that is, on a personal level, Aries, they're seeing you as someone that is relentlessly going after something that causes you a lot of stress, that is causing you to even miss other opportunities, you know. They see you relentlessly going after something that's causing you to miss other opportunities. And it may be because of this Nine of Swords energy, like something that is just, the Nine of Swords, it's like something that just keeps you up at night, something that, you know, it could be a dream even, that you're just stubbornly trying to make that business happen, or do this or do that. There's something here this person feels like you're having a hard time addressing in a positive way, like you're relentlessly going at something. When it comes to them, Aries, they may feel like you're in a space of being open to seize an opportunity with them, but they also feel like you're thinking quite negatively on the situation, where they may be starting to feel like you have anxiety or fears about missing an opportunity, okay, with them. Or they may be feeling like you're making them feel like if they choose you, or if you choose them, you're going to miss other opportunities. Like they're getting that type of vibe here. Like, let's just put it this way, Aries. This is someone that is seeing you as going through a lot of personal stress. They're seeing you as someone that's starting to acknowledge things, but you're outputting it in a negative way, or in a way where you're sulking, or in a way where it's making them feel like you're looking at them as the one that needs to give you some type of validation for you to feel comfortable seizing this opportunity. Because they may be feeling like you're in a space of like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to miss an opportunity with you, or I don't want to miss other opportunities. Like, get it together. It's like they're seeing you as someone that may be putting a lot on them that stemmed from your own personal like the Nine of Swords can be more personal, like swords of truth that you are acknowledging or having a hard time acknowledging within yourself, in your own confusion. So it's like they may be thinking, you're thinking worst case scenario. And like the more you start to stress about missing an opportunity with them or something else, the more hateful you become. That's the best way I can explain it. It's a relentless type of energy, okay? So action this person plans on taking is the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor for action. Devil in reverse, okay. The Fool and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is, okay, so Aries, I feel like this is someone that is trying to accept their emotional lot in the situation, okay? They're trying to be emotionally mature in the situation. They're definitely trying to do whatever is in their power and control to reassert the dynamic between the two of you. Now, the Emperor is not someone that's going to come in and be like, are you okay? You know, they're not going to be lovey-dovey with you, but they're definitely going to be in a space of like, listen, you know what I mean? I have feelings for you. I know you have feelings for me, but cut the shit, or we need to cut the shit. Like, this is someone that's taking a very dominant approach. You know, this could be the father of your children or mother of your, this could be someone that's more so taking control in a way of like, okay, this is what it is. This is what I want. I know, you know, this is what's bothering you. They may be taking emotional responsibility for something that's been bothering you as well. Okay. And they're kind of taking a leap of faith here with you. There's also a part of them, Aries, that's feeling the need to acknowledge aspects in your life where you're not happy. Okay, like this is someone that's in a space of, I'm not willing to take responsibility for that, or that's a personal thing. This is something that you need to deal with, Aries. But I am willing to show up for you and be there for you. Like, this is someone that is taking a very assertive approach in a responsible way, without, and even though they're being emotionally mature, they're not in a space of willing to be a pushover. Okay, this person, if you live with this person, for example, they're being super direct with you. They're in a space where they're willing to have a fresh start. However, they're not willing to be a pushover. They don't want to hear your sob story or why you're justifying this, that, or the third. They want to make it work. Okay, but again, you're kind of getting a tough love approach in, but if there was some type of history, they are taking some type of emotional responsibility for that aspect. But in the same sense, they want to explain to you what they want to have happen for you, the two of you in the future. But they're also recognizing some toxicity that needs to change either with you or within the dynamic between the two of you. And they're taking that very seriously. They're giving you a very serious approach. Okay. So what is Aries feelings for this person? The Justice card. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Two of Pentacles and the Temperance energy. Thank you, Maria. I really appreciate that. So happy to catch you live, boo. Sending you a massive hug around your heart. We love you here in Australia. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Aries, I feel like this is someone that is, and I appreciate the love authentically. I really do. I really do. So Aries, your feelings, you're in a space of, I feel like you're kind of back and forth in regards to the situation. I feel like you're finding the situation, Aries, to be quite frustrating. Okay. I feel like you're in a space where you're open to reconsider some things, or you're open to make changes. You're open to healing the situation between you and this person. You're open to creating something with this person. The problem is there's some type of cause and effect situation that occurred between the two of you that is starting to make you feel like whatever you value or desire to possess with this person or to have with this person, you're starting to feel like that's something you're not going to be able to get with this person. Okay. Four of Pentacles is Taurus energy, is second house energy, is something that it's like whatever this person values, you're starting to fear, can I make that work in my reality? Like there's some type of, balancing act going on with you in regards to, okay, I want to make this work, but I'm also recognizing, it's like you're feeling like there's a need to recognize and acknowledge the contradictions within your own values and the situation, or with their values, something like that. So you're in a space of being open to make it work, but there was some type of cause and effect moment that you're not willing to budge from when it comes to your truth on that. That's starting to make you question, is this something that I can even obtain with this person? Can I even have it with this person? If this person per se, like, for example, if this person is in a space where they're open and willing to value what you value and come together and make it work without this black and white thinking of needing to change you, I feel like you're in a space of being open to that. You're being open to kind of take two different energies and make it work. But you're also in a space of feeling like, for whatever reason, that's not possible. So I don't know if you have a history with this person that makes you feel like you're too different. Okay, or that makes you feel like there's some issues that would play out if you give it too much hope, but you're in a space of wanting it. But can we make this work? That's the type of energy. I mean, just give me one more on the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Yeah, can we make this work for the long term? You may be waiting on this person to also consider your needs or consider what you value, because there may be a part of you that's waiting on this person to consider your needs or what you value or whatever it may be. So you're kind of waiting on that. You're kind of maintaining your own personal balance right now until you get that information. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have strong Aries, Capricorn, and Libra. So it may be a matter of like personal beliefs too, how the two of you identify with yourself on an individual level for very cause and effect, justifiable type of reasons. But it's like there may be an issue around the two of your beliefs that is causing some type of clash, whether that's what you both want in the future, whether that's you know, spiritual beliefs, whatever it may be. Okay. Wait a second. I don't know why my nose is running again. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? What's good, Rose, Lisa, Ladybug, Frankie? Three more. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? Three shuffles. Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. Okay. So Taurus, in this person's feelings, we have the Nine of Wands. Well, okay. They may feel like there's been some type of ongoing battle here. I don't know. Let's see what the battle is, or this could be a personal battle, or this could be a battle with you. Seven of Cups. Page of Swords. Well, Taurus, this is someone that has their boundaries up pretty solid here. The problem is I feel like this person is emotionally confused. I feel like if they really dig down deep, they could understand with themselves that they're a bit confused here because there's choices that needs to be made, but they're constantly looking on the external self of them to get some type of validation or clarity into what that choice is. This person may have a lot of options in love, or this is someone that needs to make some final decisions in their life. And it's like they may be in a space where they're feeling kind of pushed in a corner by you or by the potential of the two of you, because they're constantly like looking for some type of clarity from you, or it's like this is someone that doesn't really know what they want. That's the best way I can explain it. Is there emotions here? Yes, but it's more of a possibility. The Seven of Cups is more about possibilities. It's more of like, okay, I could feel this with this person, or this person makes me feel this way. This is how it could play out, you know, things like that. Like this is someone that may be imagining or fantasizing about how things could go with you, but they're also in a space of feeling quite defensive. Like this is someone that's not really letting you in completely, because I feel like they don't even want you to know that they are like, this is someone that needs to make a choice. So it kind of makes me feel like there's something here that they're guarding about their own personal struggle that they're not wanting to verbalize directly. They're waiting to get information before they feel comfortable verbalizing that. They do have their eye on you, Taurus. I feel like this person is having a hard time directly communicating their thoughts or being direct with themselves. They don't know what they want. So is there this emotional exploration they have going on with you? Yes. But like this would be someone that's very hard to get a direct answer from, because their defenses come up, because at the end of the day, they're a little bit confused in regards to what would be a good choice for them. They're having a hard time, you know, trusting their heart or knowing what they should be doing. If it's a long-term relationship, I feel like this is someone that feels like they've developed some wounds here in this situation. They're still holding on to those wounds. They're still fighting for the relationship. But inside, there's some confusion here, and they're constantly observing the situation, almost looking for you to do something wrong to confirm their own suspicions. So it's definitely an issue, okay? It's an issue. So I feel like this person's a little bit confused in regards to what they should be investing into when it comes to love. And when it comes to you, they're quite defensive, not really fully trusting or giving into the situation. And they're constantly looking to you for you to do something, for you to say something, you know. But unfortunately, it's like all speculation, you know, or immature when it comes to how they handle it. Like, even if you're in a long-term relationship, they may observe something, and that one little thing you do, they amplify into something bigger because there's already wounds or there's already trust issues. Okay. So there's definitely some major confusion for this person. And in their defense, whether you have a negative history with them and you've done some stupid shit with them, Taurus, or whether someone else did some stupid shit, I authentically feel like this person has been manipulated before, because that Nine of Wands is up there for a reason. The Seven of Cups is not really sure. Is this person a snake? Is this person going to hurt me? They're not really 100% sure. So whether they deserve to feel those trust issues with you or not, that's how they feel. How they're viewing you is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Swords and the Strength card. Queen of Wands. Well, when it comes to them, Taurus, they may feel like you missed an opportunity with them because you took an opportunity either to play victim in a situation where that wasn't deserved, or they feel like you took an opportunity to like, when it comes to them, I'm just going to straight up tell you, they feel like you missed an opportunity with them because of your own personal insecurities, whether that be financial insecurities or adversities that you're going through that you're having a hard time overcoming. And they may feel like you had a hard time bringing something to a conclusion because you were just kind of not justifying it, but almost like having a hard time coping with what was necessary to end to bring something into real life between the two of you. So this person, Taurus, may feel like you're having a hard time coping, or you had a hard time coping between the two of you in the past with something that needed to be ultimately brought to some type of conclusion that would have tested your level of strength or character. And they feel like there was a missed opportunity to do that. You know, whether it was financial reasons or your own insecurities, okay? And they feel like now you're in a place where you're having a hard time overcoming that adversity in itself of proving to them you're not that person. So this person may be seeing you directly struggling with proving to them your newfound character or your newfound desires or whatever it may be, because of some type of missed opportunity between the two of you. On a personal level, Taurus, if it's not that deep, this is someone that just may be seeing you as someone that is going through some type of hardship or adversity, or, you know, you may be in a place in your life where it never is the right time between the two of you. And it's because they feel like you're having a hard time coping with something that is taking a lot of your strength and demeanor and composure. For some of you, it's like it's like they feel like you're trying to conclude or succeed in something that may not be going so well, or there's just some adversities going on there, but they feel like you're trying to, you know, still keep up appearances. Maybe you're putting in a lot of energy into your fitness. You're making financial investments that could greater benefit your business, something like that. It's like they may be seeing you put a lot of energy and effort into yourself, but when it comes to them, they may feel like that's a little bit blurry because again, they feel like you may have already missed an opportunity with them. So now they're kind of wounded. Okay. So action this person plans on taking is the Justice in reverse. Tell me about the Justice in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords. And the Three of Cups. Queen of Wands. For Taurus, for those of you when you're in your where you're in a period in your life where you're entering a space of being happy and celebratory this week, this is someone that has a lot of negative thinking around your happiness or something you're celebrating, or you're looking, or you're going out with friends, or you're celebrating something. And the reason they're thinking quite negatively, because okay, back it up a minute, Rose. So because their action, they're applying themselves in a way that's not fair. Okay, they're applying themselves in a way where they're not holding themselves accountable for their part, or they're not being fair when it comes to the truth and the reality of something. Okay, that's the action. It's like they're not taking accountability for their feelings, or there's no decision made, or again, they're not being fair when it comes to the reality of why you're doing or why you did what you did. Something like that. And now they're in a space of feeling left behind or feeling forgotten about, and thinking quite negatively on you being in this celebratory space, maybe reconnecting with someone else. They may even feel like you're dating other people. If you do attempt to connect with this person in a lighthearted, friendly way, Taurus, they're going to just choose to think negatively on that, because they're thinking worst case scenario, and they're not really being fair in the process of that. So if there is some type of attempted reconciliation or reunion or whatever it may be, they're thinking negatively on that. But it's because ultimately that Knight of Wands in reverse, sorry, can sometimes feel like left behind. You know what I mean? Like they're starting to feel like maybe they're chasing their own tail. For some of you, you're going to see this person in town, or you're going to come across this person. There's some type of connection. It's like you're like I said, maybe you see this person in town. And I feel like they may let... Why does this person have a hard time just talking to you? Because they're thinking worst case scenario when it comes to either being a subject of gossip, Taurus, or they're thinking worst case scenario when it comes to a third party energy. I don't know, but I don't see this person doing shit. They're not being honest with you. They may even be not really being fair, where there's some type of double standard going on. And they're thinking negatively on any attempts you make to either bring the optimism in the situation. So I don't know. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? This person is a wounded mess. They're a wounded mess. And I'm not even saying it's just, they feel justified in their own right. But it's turning, whether they were justified or not, what it's turning into is them now just chasing their own tail and causing bullshit for themselves, because they're not doing their due diligence in the situation. So now it's turning into a bit of bad karma for them. You know what I mean? Like something isn't going their way. They don't like it. And the more it doesn't go their way, the more negativity they're bringing into the situation. I mean, it just could be them not being able to be honest, and it's just working against them. You know what I mean? You can't really hate something if you haven't been honest with them. You know, I don't know. Let's see. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You are losing interest. You're becoming a little bit fed up. You're becoming irritated. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're starting to feel like you need to act strategically in the situation and focus on your money. You're definitely more money focused, or you're focusing on taking the conservative way. Like even if you're in a long-term relationship, Taurus, you're in a space of, I'm here. You irritate the shit out of me, but I'm here because we still got bills to pay. We still got kiddos to take care of, whatever it may be. But you're starting to become fed up with this person's behavior, okay? And you may make some underhanded comments, or you're starting to feel like, okay, I need to start saving my own ass and not get dragged into this bullshit, okay? If you're not with this person, you're in a space of, I mean, you still spy on this person if you're not with them, but it's not in a ooey gooey way. It's in an irritated way. It's in a like, it's in an irritated way. I don't know how to explain that. Empress in reverse. Yeah, some of you are irritated with this person's overbearing tendencies or this needy energy. Or if it's a newer energy, you're just in a space of just losing interest, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because of the lack of support or nurturing energy you feel like you're getting from them. Okay, so you're definitely losing interest. And you're just this week seeming to take a more conservative approach, and I'm just going to focus on my money, my goals, what's necessary of me. Trying to act strategically when it comes to this person's overbearing tendencies, or just like them making you feel some type of way, like neglected or something like that. I'm just going to call you out for some of you, for the masculines especially. Some of you, if this is your baby mama, you're being an asshole. Like, this is you making an asshole comments about, oh, you let yourself go. Something like that. So you may want to check yourself. Because now this person, of course, they're thinking negatively. Man, Taurus just told me I let myself go, and now they're going out with their buddies. I wonder what they're doing. Obviously, that's not for all of you. But yeah, I feel like, Taurus, you may be irritated. Or maybe you feel like that's what they said to you, something like that, okay? Take it how you need to take it. You could be dealing with a Taurus, another Taurus. We have Leo and Libra. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Gemini. Could you imagine? I don't care, any men out there, if you're telling your woman they let themselves go, like, after, like, any time within that year, okay? Like, I understand everybody should take care of themselves to some degree, but when you have a baby, like, especially the men, because they don't do shit. Like, it's not like they don't understand at all or can comprehend. I don't know why men are so underwhelming, but it is what it is. But yeah, like, to tell someone they let themselves go after just having a baby, or even if you don't have a newborn baby, you're just fucking busy. Like, you literally don't have the time to do whatever, and you're cleaning all day or whatever, and then they still expect you to be in a mood. Like, be for real. They're all the same, I swear to God. It's all robots. It's all robots. All right, what do we have for Gemini? He said that's... No. Don't let them talk to you like that. Even if they are like that, they really can change, I believe, but you can't let it happen like that. What do we have for, who am I on? Gemini. Two more. What is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? Three shuffles. Nine of Wands. Similar to Taurus's person. All right, so Gemini, in this person's feelings, Nine of Wands. So kind of basically what I was saying for Taurus's person, it's like this is someone that they feel wounded, or it's like they're not sure if they can trust the situation. It's like they may be feeling like there's been an ongoing battle. They're not sure if they can trust it. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me what the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Nine of Wands is someone that they don't necessarily want to get up. Maybe they don't want to get up. I don't know. It's like they don't necessarily want to give up, but there's also a major barrier. There's wounds, there's trust issues, or it's like someone that feels like they're going to be pushed in a corner needing to defend themselves type of thing. It's like that type of energy. So I don't know. Why is the tell me what the Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups, Gemini. Two of Swords. They may feel like things have gone stale between the two of you a little bit. They may feel like this is a stalemate. And the reality is, Gemini, you make this person happy as shit. This person has developed feelings for you, or there's feelings cooking, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel like this is wounds. I mean, it could be, but even if there is wounds, this person is in a space of like, man, I'm here, you know, not really being sure how to approach the situation. It's like, I still have feelings for you, or I still want you, or I don't know. Why is this person so guarded? Because you do make this person the Strength card. I feel like it's just a matter of their character. An ongoing battle. I don't know. It's almost like this person, Gemini, looks at you as a test, because the Nine of Wands is like an ongoing battle, and it's clarified with a Strength card. That's someone that feels like there's been an ongoing battle of needing to hold back, but it's what they're trying to hold back is a lot of it's like you make this person happy. There's emotions, feeling pushed in a corner. This person may feel pushed in a corner, but it's like they constantly feel the need to hold back. For some of you, you invited this person to something. There could have been some type of invitation, okay? Or there could have been some type of emotional expression. And it did make this person happy, Gemini. But in the same sense, they feel like, no, I can't take that, you know? Or something like something is making this person feel like they need to hold back. But it's not in a bad way with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. Again, maybe it's just they're unsure, or there's some type of, for some of you, they're unsure if you're mad at them, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse, or they're unsure about, or if this is like a newer thing, they're unsure if you are attracted to them. So there's this like understanding of like, oh, you invited them to this, or there's emotion, but they're not sure if you're attracted to them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. How they're viewing you is the Six of Cups in reverse, but there's definitely emotion there. But again, this person feels like I need to hold back. Like this person doesn't want to show any vulnerability, any weakness. So I don't know how they're viewing you. Six of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords. Well, that would make sense, Gemini. And the Five of Swords in reverse. So this person feels like if you have a history with this person, Gemini, this person feels like you do not look at this in a very good way. They feel like you look at it in a very negative way. In fact, they may feel like you've kind of given up on the situation and now you're more so irritated by the situation than anything. So if there is some type of history, Gemini, they feel like if there's some type of history, they feel like you're more irritated by them than anything for some reason. Okay, if this is a newer person, Gemini, this is someone that feels like you have some type of negative experience with love to the point that it's making you feel the need to be like they're almost seeing you as someone that is being because the Seven of Swords, they may be seeing you as someone that is either lying or there's some type of negative past in regards to, you know, cheating or something like that. But in the same sense with the Five of Swords in reverse, they feel like whatever that negative past is, it's like they may feel like you're uncovering some type of negative past where now you're in a space where you're just completely fed up with it. Five of Swords in reverse. Like, for example, even if you're in a space of not being transparent with them, they feel like you're in a space of not caring at the same time. Why does this person feel like you look at the situation, like when it comes to the two of you, they feel like you look at them as like they feel like you look at them like your enemy, okay? I don't know why. They feel like they may be feeling like you're holding on to deep-rooted issues. Just getting a little more with how they're viewing Gemini. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're seeing you as someone that is just avoiding escalating conflict, but it's like you're avoiding being vulnerable is how they're seeing you. And it's because of some type of negative past, either with them or in general. And they may feel like if it's a newer energy, they may feel like they know there's some type of negative past because of some type of underhanded remarks that uncovered that. Five of Swords in reverse. And if it's a past person, Gemini, they don't really feel like you miss them. Or if there is any type of reconciliation of the situation, they feel like you look at it negatively. Okay. So action this person plans on taking. Five of Wands in reverse. So it feels like someone that's wanting to clear the air with you, Gemini, or compromise. Five of Wands in reverse is making a compromise or wanting to clear the air, or you know, trying to find solutions to this, like, you know, clash between the two of you. Like, even if it's a brand new person, this is someone that's looking at you as very calculated. Okay, calculated. So Five of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the World. Clarify the World. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No, I don't really see this person as someone that's putting work into the situation, because they're seeing it as like, okay, this would just pop off. This would just cause conflict if I were to approach Gemini, something like that. This is someone that's avoiding conflict. And as much as Five of Wands in reverse seems to be someone that is, I don't know, because Eight of Pentacles is here, Seven of Wands. There is, but all this effort is going toward just leaving things be or letting things come to a close. Gemini, this person may attempt to compromise on something momentarily to bring closure to a situation. Okay? I'm not saying they're thinking long term, but they may be wanting to bring closure, because the World is clarified with Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they may be wanting to bring closure to some type of poor investment that was made, or they're wanting to get closure in regards to whether you'd be willing to invest. Something in regards to a lack of investment, or whether you'd be willing to invest, or poor investments. So this is someone that is wanting to, because I don't see this person as someone that's thinking, okay, I'm going to move toward Gemini and try to propose a relationship, or I don't really see this person thinking long term. They're just recognizing, okay, there's something here that we need to agree to disagree on, or there's something that we need to resolve. And they feel quite defensive about this, because it's like they're understanding they need to, maybe they feel like they need to bring closure to a situation first. This is someone that is trying to bring closure to a situation. I don't know what this person's intentions. Let's just clarify their intentions. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is intending to disconnect. Queen of Wands. So let's just put it this way, Gemini. This is someone that feels quite sure of themselves that this love is not mutual, or you don't respect them, or this is never going to come together. Okay, they're seeing you as someone that's it's like something is not coming together because someone is standing pretty strong in whatever caused some type of disconnect. So their intention is to not necessarily connect with you in an intimate relationship or something like that, but they are motivated to bring closure to something that had to do with a poor investment that was made, or had to do with, or they want to get closure in regards to whether you'd be willing to invest. So whatever end of the spectrum. And they may feel like they need to put themselves in a position that could, they're trying to be like, they're trying to come towards you without the ego, right? Five of Wands in reverse. It's like they're not wanting to argue, or they're approaching you in a safe way, because it's like, would you even be wanting to invest into this, Gemini? Or they're just trying to bring closure to a poor investment that was made. So What is Gemini's feelings for this person? What is Gemini's feelings for this person? Three of Cups, the Hermit. Oh, shit. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles. So Gemini, your feelings for this person, I feel like this could be someone in your friendship dynamic, or it could be someone in the workplace, or it could be someone that you connect with often in your social circle or social group. So this is someone that you may connect with often, but you may be feeling the need to be wise when it comes to your lack of interest, or you may feel like you need to be wise when it comes to this person's lack of interest. So this is, let's just put it this way, Gemini, whoever this person is someone that you connect with often, or, you know, you could work with them, or or they're part of your social circle. Maybe it's your friend's buddy, something like that. But you also feel, I don't really see a whole lot of interest, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or you're trying to be wise when it comes to their lack of interest. I don't know, you're kind of like withdrawn from the situation a little bit because you're either... Seven of Cups, Chariot in reverse. I don't know, you may see this someone as you may see this person as an option, okay? Or you're a little bit confused with this. I don't really feel like you're confused. I feel like you're just keeping your options open. Okay, Seven of Cups. I don't know, this kind of feels like someone you don't have a whole lot of interest in, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I feel like this person does have some level of interest. I mean, what's that Hermit? Why is Gemini feeling the Hermit? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You may feel like you've already learned something from this person, or you feel like this is just something you need to let go, or you're just very decisive about needing to move on from the situation, Wheel of Fortune. Or you're just leaving things up to fate. Like for those of you where there is interest, but you're just being wise when it comes to their lack of interest, you're in a space of like leaving things up to fate. Okay, I'm just going to withdraw and leave things up to fate and explore other options. Like, and that's about it. I don't see a whole lot of interest, or you're just kind of like, whatever. If it's meant to be, it will be, type of thing, if you are interested. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Leo, strong Leo. Cancer. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Cancer. What's good, Kayla? Madison. What do we have for Cancer, universe, spirits, and guides? Three more. What is Cancer's person's feelings for the Cancer? Three shuffles. Ooh, the Empress just showed his face, so they think you're beautiful or handsome or nurturing. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Some of you, they're wanting to have your baby. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, well, with the Empress that showed his face, there could be maternal influence that's going on between the two of you, or children that is influencing your love life. Okay, something like that. And this person's feelings, the Lovers in reverse. Tell me what the Lovers in reverse. So it could just be trust issues, okay, or feeling the need to disconnect. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Judgment, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, Cancer. This person does not trust you as far as they could throw you. That's how you say it, right? Yeah. This person doesn't trust this, regardless of the goodness you're giving into the situation or whatever it may be. Hmm. For some of you, this is someone that feels the need to make some type of judgment on the situation. This person may make, Queen of Wands is in reverse. This Judgment is in between this Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may feel like you look at them as like a side piece, or you look at them as someone that's just meant to be the housewife or something like that. Because they feel like they need to make some type of appropriate judgment on whether you're manipulating them or whether you're loyal or whether there's like some type of selfishness involved here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there's some type of judgment this person is making on the situation. Whether you deserve it or not, there's definitely a judgment being made on whether you're manipulating them, whether it's too good to be true, whether you're loyal, you know, whether, and it's like they may feel, the Queen of Wands to me is like the other woman, and they may feel like there's some type of, especially the way they're looking at you, because they're looking at you as the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is the manipulator, you know, as someone that is just kind of trying to work their magic in, you know, a very short-term focus, you know. So it's like this person may feel like you're trying to manipulate the situation for a very short-term focus, and they feel like they need to use some level of awareness they gained about you or just within themselves to make some type of judgment. And that judgment is, I don't trust Cancer, or I feel the need to disconnect from the situation. It has nothing to do with you on an individual level. It's just their judgment on the situation. Okay. That's their judgment. Okay. So how they're looking at you, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They may feel like this is a pattern for you. And the Temperance. So they're seeing you as someone that is very short-term focused, or you're manipulating the situation for a short-term result. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance. Because like this is someone that can see you as acknowledging the contradictions within a situation. The Temperance is someone that is acknowledging the contradictions and the differences in their environmental space or energy field or whatever it may be. But because there's some type of repetitive pattern going on here, they're seeing you as someone that is short-term focused. Ace of Wands in reverse, being aware of trials or consequences to initiating something in a very direct way. So it's like almost like this person is seeing you as, you know, because they see you as someone that's not really taking initiative in a way that is learning from any type of pattern, or in a way that is on their team, or in a way that is cooperating with the relationship dynamic itself. Like they feel like you're almost against them or working against, or even, for example, it's like there's some type of, the Three of Pentacles in reverse is the card of patterns repeating itself. Okay. So it's like they feel like you're not doing as much as you're acknowledging. That's why that's this manipulative energy, because they're seeing you as someone that's able to acknowledge the contradictions within your own energy or field, but you're still being short-term focused or manipulative or something like that. Like there's some type of repetitive pattern, if that makes any sense. Like let's just put it this way, in a better phrase, they feel like you know better. They feel like you should know better. Okay? Because you can acknowledge the contradictions, you know, or you're trying to create something, but there's, because of the lack of, you know, like for example, if this is a long-term relationship, is someone that is seeing you as not really getting on the same page with them. Okay. How do I explain that? They're just seeing you as that you know better. On a personal level, Cancer, this person may be seeing you as someone that is lacking a plan, or they're seeing you as someone that is going through some type of, you know, bad news in the material realm, and they may feel like there's a lot of frustration when it comes to coworkers, colleagues, things like that, people that is making you feel like are working against you in some way. Like this person feels like you're in a space of like, man, I'm already going through hard shit and now everybody's working against me, you know? So they may see you as someone that is maybe looking for a short-term fix. Like maybe you're looking for a new job, something like that. Okay. So action this person plans on taking, Six of Cups in reverse. Well, if you're looking for a reconciliation, the Moon, I don't see that happening. I don't know, see. The Moon, Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, this is someone that is not really content with whatever you're presenting, okay? This is someone that's either directly ignoring you, or if it's a relationship, they're still not content, and they're more so focused on, like this is someone that's quite vengeful this week. Okay, if there is an offer made, they're not accepting it because they're not content with whatever that offer is. Like they may feel like you're trying to smooth things out, but however way you're trying to smooth things out, they feel like it's in a very deceptive way, or it's like the Six of Cups in reverse, or this is why they're disconnecting. For some of you, this already happened, and this is why they're choosing not to reconcile, or why they're choosing to not accept your love, or whatever the situation is. This is someone that's not trusting whatever offer is presented. So they're in a very vengeful energy this week, keeping their distance from the situation. For some of you, this person may feel like you're trying to make some type of offer while simultaneously focusing on all the negatives about them, or you're just making an offer, but it's coming from a place of sulking about a situational type of thing. And whatever it is, it's not good enough for this person. Like they feel like you're missing the point, something like that. But I don't see this person reconciling or sharing feelings or accepting something here either. They're not accepting something. For some of you, if this is someone you're trying to apologize to, some of you, this is someone that's straight up not even accepting that. Because it's like they feel like it's a short-term fix. Like whatever it is, they feel like, well, that's not going to fix anything, Cancer. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like they're not content with whatever you're offering them. I don't know, let's see what your feelings are, because you may not even care about this, boo. Okay. Let's just see what Cancer's feelings are. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? King of Wands. Three of Cups in reverse. Fool in reverse. Well, what's got you all heated? So you're in a space, Cancer, where you have a lot of passion toward the situation. Okay, the King of Wands is known to go to the extreme. Okay, so be careful of that. But the Three of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, this is like having a lot of passion and opposition, but simultaneous opposition to the situation. Because it's like you may be feeling like either this person thinks negatively of you, or a lot of you guys are letting what people are saying get in your head, or you're letting like, or for some of you, you're going to the extreme when it comes to some type of third party energy. I don't know, something like that. Ten of Wands. I don't know, you're burdened by this connection. You're burdened by the whole situation. There's still that passion, but that passion is either outputted in a way where you're justifying indulging into third party situations, or you're justifying, you know, the bitchiness, something like that. Because I feel like you don't really have faith in the situation, but it's still weighing on you. And that's like the worst type of situation. So whether you're in a relationship with this person, even though you don't have the faith, you're still stuck there, and you know you're stuck there because you still gotta, like, there's other responsibilities that are intertwined with that situation, something like that. It's like you may be in a space where you really need to take yourself seriously, but you're having a hard time doing it in the way that's necessary. And now you're on the opposition because of rumors or someone else is bitching, even something like that. Like there's something where you're at odds with yourself with. I feel like you know this though, like you know all this. Like you're King of Wands again, having a lot of passion, being at odds with something, being opposed to something. Some of you are kind of put off because you feel like this person thinks negatively of you, but it still bothers you. And you're coming off like, I'll show them, but it's still bothering you. So I don't know. I feel like you're holding the weight of this connection, but in a way that it's driving you in a passionate way, but ultimately creating more negativity and drama. And I feel like you know this, okay? You know this. I don't know. I can't tell if you want this person or not. It's just, it's few. Just give me one more. I can't tell. World in reverse. You feel like there's something about unfinished business here. You're feeling the weight of unfinished business. Or you're feeling the weight of, okay, well, that didn't go the way I'd hoped. Okay? World in reverse, like it wasn't a desirable outcome or something of that nature. That didn't go the way I hoped. Lacking closure. You're lacking closure, but now there may be other parties involved into the situation. I don't know. So you're kind of at odds with something. What is your advice for Cancer? Any advice? 10 of Cups. Prioritize your family, whatever the family dynamic is for you. Or, I don't know, let's see. Did one fly out? No. 10 of Cups. Advice for Cancer. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the knight that returns home. Okay? So whatever that means for you, there is something that this is you needing to take action if you want your happily ever after. Okay, that's your advice. So whatever your happily after is, okay, you need to take action in whatever that, toward whatever that is. Because this is saying there's opportunity for happily ever after, but there needs to be action taken. For some of you, in a more direct way, this is like returning to your place of home, you know, or prioritizing your family or whatever it may be, or your kiddos, you know, something like that. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo, universe, spirits, and guys? What's good, Astro Girl? Page of Wands just showed his face. News, a message coming in. I don't know. Let's see. Four more. What is Leo's person's feelings for the Leo? One more. What is Leo's person's feelings for the Leo? 3 shuffles. Okay. So Leo, in this person's feelings, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person does have some insecurities emotionally here when it comes to the situation. They may feel like there was already a wish unfulfilled in the situation. Tell me what the Nine of Cups in reverse. With the Two of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that has some insecurities in regards to you because you're either very in a note or inconsistent on an emotional level, or they may feel like you revoke some type of love offer, or this is someone that has insecurities about you revoking some type of love offer. Like this is someone that feels like you're making them feel limited in regards to how or if or whether they should even approach you. And it's because of something that's been known or been made known. There's some type of fact that has been made known. And now they feel like there was a wish unfulfilled. Or now they just develop some insecurities here in this situation. And they have some, and they're being a bit pessimistic on themselves or their ability to take action because they're questioning or fearful that you've revoked some type of love offer. Okay. Some of you, Leo, this is someone that just has a really hard time talking to you in the way they need to because they feel like you take everything personally. So I always say if you take everything personally when someone's being honest, never expect honesty. Okay? So this person, like sometimes people are like, oh, they lied to me. Well, how did you handle their truth before? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just can't handle the truth. This is the reality. It's karma, boo. I don't know. So it's like this person, I mean, that's not a black and white type of thing, but it's kind of like, I'm just saying, if you want someone to be honest with you authentically, be open to hear them out, even if it doesn't compliment you, you know, or even if it doesn't cater to your ego or whatever, or just expect them to lie to you or not talk to you or distance themselves every time they're feeling something, you know? So yeah, this person is definitely feeling some insecurities when it comes to something that has been made known that they feel has caused you to either be in a mood toward them or has caused you to feel the need to withdraw from them. And now they're kind of at a loss on an emotional level how to handle this because they feel like you're not really in the mood to talk to them, or they feel like, okay, well, maybe you don't even care. Maybe you withdrew from the situation. So how they're viewing you is the Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Wands with how they're viewing Leo. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Leo, on a personal level, I'm not going to lie with you. They're seeing you, I feel, whether you're in a relationship or not, is someone that is more personal focused. Okay. Because they see, first of all, they are seeing you as someone that is putting in a lot of effort. But Queen of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands, you're motivated by things that they perceive to be like ridiculous. Like this person may feel like you're overloading yourself with expectations that are unrealistic. Okay, whether that's on them, maybe they feel like you're overwhelming them with expectations that's unrealistic, or they feel like you're overwhelming yourself. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is overly invested in things that are not necessarily superficial, but superficial for that person. Okay, superficialness looks different for everybody. Okay, it's subjective. So it's like this person may feel like you're overly invested in trying to keep up some type of standard for yourself, that you're carrying burdens that you don't need to carry, because they do see you as someone that's quite burdened or weighed down. But, you know, they are feeling like you're on a personal level, you're overwhelming yourself with unnecessary expectations, or they feel like you have too many expectations on them. Okay, Leo, for some of you, they feel like you just have too many expectations of them. Now, when it comes to them, they are seeing you as someone that is willing to put in the work, but in the same sense, they're getting a very demanding energy from you, okay, or pushy energy from you. But still, they feel like that pushiness is stemmed from still some type of insecurity you have of what will people think, or you're overly invested into, they feel like you're overly invested into something that is not necessary. Okay. If this is a newer person, this is someone that is looking at you like, damn, I don't know if I can I don't know if I can upkeep all of Leo's standards, or they're maybe seeing you as someone that, yeah, you get, like, maybe they feel like they can't afford you. Okay. This person may feel like they can't afford you, like legit. Okay. Now they do see you as someone on a personal level as someone that is dependable or reliable. But in the same sense, they feel like you're overloaded with, you know, unnecessary expectations of yourself. Or, I mean, for some of you, Leo, this person feels like you're letting other people demand you or boss you around, like putting unnecessary expectations on you. But even if that's the case, they see you as someone that's allowing it. Like maybe, yeah, there is someone, you know, an ex or something like that in your life, and they're looking at you like, why are you letting them push you around like that? And they may feel like you're overly invested into just doing it because you're so concerned about, well, what would people think? I don't know why. Why are you doing it? Maybe this is complete projection. I don't know. Maybe that's not it, but that's how they're seeing you. So, like for some of you, for example, Leo, they see you as taking on more work, but the reason is, you know, so you can have all of these nice things, but they feel like you're exhausting yourself, draining yourself, because they feel like it's motivated by financial insecurity, or it's motivated by unrealistic expectations or superficial reasons, something like that. You know, I don't know. Let's see how they're, or action they plan on taking. We do have the Page of Cups. Okay. So that's refreshing. Page of Cups is action they plan on taking. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Leo, let's work this out. Let's talk this out. Okay, I feel like this is someone that is taking a lighthearted approach because they're seeing you as just draining yourself. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Fool in reverse. Okay, so if this is someone that you've been involved with before or are currently dealing with, this is someone that is approaching you in a lighthearted way, maybe apologizing or just approaching you in a way of like creating ideas. This is someone that is trying to create a plan. Okay, I don't really feel like this person is sharing with you their, I don't really feel like this person is sharing with you their own personal heartache. Okay, so it kind of feels like someone that may be going through something and they're not really telling you. They're trying to keep things light between the two of you. For some of you, this is someone that is apologizing for some type of, for something that was said. It does feel more minimal. Like for some of you, Leo, this is someone that is apologizing for some type of betrayal. But it's like this is someone that's approaching the situation in a lighthearted way, making a plan, wanting to make plans, but they are a bit torn in regards to whether they're wasting their time. I don't know. This person doesn't have a lot of faith with you. What's the cause of this person's lack of faith or like discouragement? Eight of Cups in reverse. Well, that sucks. Well, if you're in a relationship with this person, their cause of their lack of faith is they feel like there's this like settling energy. Okay, that's the Eight of Cups in reverse, settling or faking happiness. Or or they just feel like you're settling with them. Like this person may be feeling like you're settling with them, or they get this energy where you're just there because you have to be. If you're not in a relationship with this person, the reason they lack the faith is because from their perspective, you're fulfilled, you know, or from their perspective, you're already completely emotionally content wherever you're at. And even if they get glimpses or consideration of like, is Leo faking happiness? Because that can be the Eight of Cups in reverse, like faking happiness or settling. They're questioning, is Leo just settling or is Leo happy? I don't know. Is Leo just completely fulfilled? Does Leo even want to come my way? Like, I don't know. I also feel like they're waiting on more emotions or vulnerability from you. I don't know what this person's problem is. I for real don't. What are they holding? What's that Three of Swords? Temperance in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person is having a hard time creating anything with you in the way they want to because they feel undervalued, and that's causing them a lot of pain. That's that Three of Swords. So whether it's a newer energy or someone you've been dealing with for years, is someone that's unable or feeling limited in the situation, unable to create anything with you because they feel undervalued. They feel like you wouldn't value what they have to bring to the table, or you don't value what they bring to the table. They feel like there's a lack of give and take, equal give and take in the situation. And it's like they're losing patience, but they're still choosing to kind of harbor that pain on their own and not express it. If it's a newer energy, this is someone that is just a bit confused in regards to whether the situation is one-sided. So they're kind of keeping that to themselves and trying to approach the situation in a lighthearted way. Okay. For some of you, there was some type of discord between the two of you as well, that they may want to apologize for. I don't know. I feel like this person doesn't want to be strung along. If this is a newer energy that just keeps popping in and out of your life, they don't want to be strung along. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. What is Leo's feelings for this person? It kind of gives me the vibe, Leo, that whoever this person is, new or old, they're seeing you as your motivation and your drive. And even if you're taking on more work, they see you as very, you know, building, like they see you as someone that's focused on you and only you, and they don't know how they can fit into that equation. They don't know if you would value what they have to bring to the table, something like that. Or even if it's, I'm not saying they're seeing you as vain, but they're seeing you as so motivated to take it on by yourself, something like that. Your feelings for this person, Leo, the Four of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Page of Swords just showed its face. I feel like my finger knocked that out though. Just give me another one. And the Nine of Wands. You may be feeling like this person, I don't know, from your perspective, Leo, you may be feeling ignored by this person, or you feel like this person is comparing you to other people. You know, if you've been dealing with them for a long time, obviously, it's kind of hurting you, obviously. It's making you start to question, or in Judgment in reverse, starting to become a bit of a critic on yourself. It's like you may be feeling ignored, or you're feeling unsettled with what this person is offering you. You feel like this person's ignoring you, or making you feel unwanted, making you feel unimportant. And it's like you're bored of that. Like, if you're gonna make me feel like an option, like that's not okay with me. I don't know. It's like you're bored of how this person is making you feel. There may be a lack of perspective here, or a lack of self-awareness, or you feel like this person has a lack of self-awareness. I don't know. Nine of Wands is like, okay. It's like you may be feeling the need to set boundaries in the situation because you feel like this person is just comparing you or making you feel unimportant. You're bored with how they're making you feel. That's the best way I can explain that. So it's like you may be feeling the need to intentionally ignore them. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have Aries. All right. Virgo. Taurus, Black to you. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Let's get Starlight Dragon, Trap Star, Grit, What do we have for Virgo, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? 3 more. What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? Three shuffles. Judgment. Okay. All right. So Virgo, in this person's feelings, this is major. Like, I'm getting major energy because the Judgment, there's, This is someone that is feeling this week like there's an opportunity. Okay, this is someone that feels like the Judgment is all about resurrection, rebirth, okay? An opportunity, change of status, stuff like that. Like there's some type of opportunity. But I don't know what that's leading to. It's like this is someone that feels called. Maybe they feel like you're calling them, literally. Like Judgment is like feeling called, feeling judged even. I don't know, what's this Judgment about? That could be positive. It could also be, Judgment is never negative. Judgment is simply the universe giving you an opportunity to choose the better half of things, to apportion blame appropriately, things like that, right? To choose the better half, yes. To use your own awareness, yes. Judgment, 2 of Cups. Okay, so this person wants a second chance, or they feel like there's an opportunity. 2 of Cups, the Moon. So this is someone that feels called, or they feel like there's an opportunity here to come together. I also feel, Virgo, if you were waiting on this person, you know, to either do their part or take accountability for something or put more effort into the relationship, something like that. Like this is someone that feels like the Judgment is a bit of a wake-up call, okay? Whether you're literally calling them, whether there's an opportunity, you're seizing the moment, something like that. Like this is, the Judgment is someone that is taking accountability in the most self-aware way possible. And they feel like there's an opportunity to rebirth something with you because they feel like they're receiving respect, or they feel like you are, if this is a relationship, they feel like you're just respecting them this week. Like they're getting an element of respect or understanding, seeing eye to eye. Okay, when it comes to this Moon, when it comes to, you know, things not being what you thought it was, or fears, anxieties. If this is a relationship, this is the 2 of you bonding and coming into union in a way where you can both acknowledge some fears or anxieties, or, you know, things that don't necessarily This could also be, you know, you and someone else coming together to agree on enemies that the 2 of you may have. I don't know, maybe there's been people that's been trying to bring you apart, something like that. Moon can talk about hidden enemies. But with the Judgment card there, it kind of makes me feel like this person feels, oh, so it kind of feels like this person feels like there's an opportunity to, I don't know, this person wants a chance with you, or they want to, if this is a relationship, it kind of gives me the vibe like this person feels like they need to take accountability for something, or they need to, give me a little bit more on that Judgment. 8 of Wands. Well, there's something happening really quickly. Okay, so this person may be receiving, if you're in a relationship with this person, there's some type of incoming communication or news, emails, something like that, a letter in the mail that may be causing some type of anxiety. Okay, so whether it's just, some type of bill or something like that. But it seems to be like the two of you are coming together to work things out, to understand, to both of you do your part, and you're recognizing the dangers here. Recognizing the dangers. Kind of feels like you and someone else are recognizing the dangers of whatever this is. Eight of Wands. Like this judgment is clarified with the Eight of Wands. So if this is a newer thing and it's not that deep, this is someone that is just seizing the moment. They're like, yes, I want to have a second chance, because there's some type of incoming communication, emails, y'all are talking, cool. And it's like they feel like, okay, you see eye to eye with them when it comes to something that's not what it was or what it appeared to be, or when it comes to hidden enemies, this is like the energy of feeling like people are pulling you apart, something like that. Or if you're in a relationship, again, this is like an email, a letter, something that is bringing the two of you closer. You know what I mean? Like when a relationship you can both understand what you both need to be doing. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. We're all adults, okay? You get what I'm saying? So there's some type of stress, potentially, if it's a relationship or incoming, something that's happening really quickly. And this person is in a space of like, okay, that's a bit of a wake-up call. But as long as I got my Bonnie and Clyde, okay, Bonnie and Clyde, Beyonce and Jay-Z, that song, it's like that song. You guys got it. That's how they feel. They feel like, as long as I got my Virgo, we're good. You know what I'm saying? We can handle this. We're all in this together. But yeah, if this is a newer thing, this is someone that is seizing the opportunity to, you know, to do their due diligence, essentially, to come to, it's like this is someone that's, they're not bringing any judgment. The judgment in reverse would be someone that's not taking accountability, that's someone that's not self-aware, someone that is, you know, making a snapshot judgment on why you're coming together. But if this is a newer energy, this is someone that really respects you, or they see eye to eye, they feel like the two of you understand each other. They feel like you both see eye to eye when it comes to this moon energy, which could be, you know, dangers, or you're talking about things going on in the world, or you're smoke and mirrors, deception, things like that. And it's triggered with, again, Eight of Wands. It's like, okay, I don't know. Let's see how this person views you. Justice in reverse. So let's just put it this way. They love the shit out of you, or they respect the shit out of you. And you both seem to be agreeing on this fear-stemmed energy, anxiety-stemmed energy, or something that is triggering you to both kind of go within and see, okay, how are we going to handle this? Okay. So how they're viewing you, Justice in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. Well, okay. And the Page of Swords. Again, this kind of, because this kind of feels, Virgo, this is kind of dramatic, okay? They're seeing you as someone that is recognizing a lack of justice, or they're seeing you as someone that is recognizing a lack of fairness, or you're recognizing some type of contract law that is not panning out the way it's supposed to. It's like they're seeing you as recognizing something that is causing you to, you know, even between the two of you, for example, like if it's more of a lighthearted thing, like they may be seeing you as someone that is recognizing some type of unfair situation, or if this is a partner of yours, they're seeing you as someone that is recognizing unfair treatment onto them. Okay. So it's like they're seeing you as someone that is speaking out on some type of unfair stuff. But the Justice in reverse is how they're seeing you. The Justice upright would be taking action on something in the way that's true. But they may be seeing you as someone that is almost breaking the rules, or again, Bonnie and Clyde, that's relevant. Bonnie and Clyde were no saints, were they? Okay. Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Bonnie and Clyde weren't no saints. Why does that sound weird? Was there another couple I'm supposed to refer to? I don't know. They weren't no saints. So it's like, I don't know if you got like your partner in crime over here or what, but they're seeing you as someone that is like, because they're seeing you as someone that is not potentially being honest, okay? They're seeing you as someone that may not be being honest, but you feel like it's necessary because of some type of unfair justice, something. They see you speaking out on something, but they feel like you're doing it in an unjust way. So now they do see you as someone that's quite clever, Virgo. They're seeing you as someone that's clever, using your head. You became known to something. Something has been brought to your attention, and you're choosing to move forward. The Hangman in reverse, though, can be someone that is stubbornly not willing to see things a different perspective, okay? So it's like they may be seeing you as someone that is kind of one set vision, but from their perspective, again, you both are seeing it this way. So it kind of feels like despite despite the details, we're going to justify this. It kind of feels like you're dealing with a Bonnie and Clyde type of situation. Y'all are being sneaky together. That's what it is. Now, obviously, okay, obviously, obviously, Virgo, I'm not saying y'all are committing crimes or something, but there's something where they're seeing you as kind of breaking the rules a little bit to be able to speak out or get information or say something. And even though it's not of your natural integrity or moral, they're seeing you as doing that. Queen of Wands, that's sexy. That's sexy. Queen of Wands, you're standing regardless. The Justice is all about contract law kind of thing. Cause and effect. It is what it is. There's no emotional bias. The fairest decision will be made, but in the eyes of man, in the eyes of law, you know? And they're seeing you as someone that is, look, geez, Queen of Wands, the Tower. Now, take this on whatever spectrum you need to take it on, but they do see you as someone that's kind of going outside the lines a little bit to take action on something. And it's like sexy. They may be seeing you as principled in your own right, but with that Justice in reverse, again, it may be going against something else. Like it may be going against what your boss would prefer or something like that, or it's not of your natural integrity. Okay. So, but whatever this is, I don't feel like they're looking at you in a negative way because of it, Virgo, because they're like, yeah, I agree. I agree. Things shouldn't be like that. Or I agree. This is a danger. Or I agree. This is an enemy. Or I agree. This is, the moon can be so much shit. I be mindful though, because the moon sometimes is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But action this person plans on taking. 8 of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the 8 of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords, World in reverse. Chariot in reverse. All right. I mean, so, okay, so this is, okay. So this is someone that is taking emotional responsibility in this situation. You are getting vulnerability from this person, but you're also getting fairness, a diplomatic approach to something unfinished. So for example, it kind of like, it's on a smaller spectrum of things, this person may be seeing you, Virgo, as someone that is becoming known to like something, like maybe this person got a letter saying, oh, you owe this much money to the government. Like what? Like that's not right. Like that shouldn't be that way. Something like that. And they're maybe seeing you speaking out on that or like complaining or something like that, even though it is what it is. And now this person is in a space of like taking an emotional approach to some type of issue. And despite your willingness to show up for them, they're in a space of still taking a diplomatic approach to whatever that is. So this is someone that is applying their knowledge. They could be also using a lawyer. Okay, there could be a lawyer involved. Like this is someone that is addressing some type of unfinished business because they feel like it's gotten out of control. So this is someone that is accepting their lot when it comes to unfinished business. They're doing it in a very logical way. It feels like you're both in agreement that it shouldn't be this way, but this is what it is. So I really, really like this. This sounds powerful. This feels kind of like developed. Now on a lower spectrum of things, Virgo, like if this is a newer person where you haven't developed a relationship and you're not getting bills together and shit like that, if it's a newer energy, this is someone that is just taking emotional responsibility and being super honest and direct and fair in regards to some type of unfinished business the two of you have. Like this is someone that's like, yeah, I lost my grip, or I lost, like, yeah, that was out of hand, or that was dumb, or you know, like something like that. So like they're being super, and again, if it's a relationship, it's someone that's like, it's kind of like they're telling you like, man, Virgo, like this is so wrong. Like I just got a letter saying this, that, and the third. And they're like, damn, like they're seeing you as like going against the rules to kind of feed into that. Now they're back to reality. Okay, I'm going to do, I hope that is making sense. I hope that makes sense. But if this is a newer energy, is someone that is just showing emotional vulnerability when it comes to something that has just gotten out of control. Okay. And there may be, whether that's the distance between the two of you, or whether it's just unfinished business, past shit, something that hasn't been wrapped up. And they're being super honest with you about whatever that is. Something that was out of their control. Maybe they felt like it was out of their control, or they just feel like they lost their grip a little bit on a situation. Okay. What is Virgo's feelings for this person? Okay. 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles in reverse can be extreme debts. Okay. Arguing around money. Okay. And you may be very you may be in a space of being very strategic when it comes to a money situation or debts. And it's putting you in a space of feeling a little bit stuck or limited. So if this is a long-term relationship, I feel like there's some irritation surrounding debts or something unstable, arguing around shared resources. But you're still in a space where you are like still coming to a rational, it's like you're still in a rational decision-making mode. Okay, so you're feeling the need to act strategically when it comes to the situation. If it's a relationship because of debts or money matters, something of that nature. Oh, you're feeling 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's like some type of financial adversity going on. Okay, if this is a newer energy, Virgo, this is your feelings. If you're in a relationship with this person, I don't know, I feel like you're becoming a little bit irritated with some type of financial adversity. Where the 7 of Swords in, what deck? Is it the Witch's Tarot? Or Steampunk Tarot? It might be in, I don't know, I'm not going to sit here all day and look for it. But in the 7 of Swords in another deck is a guy that's sneaking out at night, okay? He's sneaking out the window. He's sneaking out the window in the still of the night. Some of you guys are sneaky. You feel like you're getting away with something. Where you're feeling quite good about yourself, but it's weird because there's still some type of, okay, Virgo. If this is a new person, I feel like you're being sneaky or strategic because of your own financial adversity. That's your feelings. So you're kind of keeping things stale. You're kind of keeping things on the facts. You're being strategic when it comes to your own financial shit, or theirs. Maybe it's their financial shit. If this is someone you're in a relationship with, I don't know. I feel like you're becoming irritated with some type of financial stress. You're not really being honest about that, though. You're not being honest with your person in regards to maybe how much stress you're dealing with. Stress, 4 of Swords in reverse. If you're in a relationship, this person is like, yeah, Virgo's on my team, blah, blah. And I'm not saying you're not on their team, but I feel like there's a lack of transparency going on here when it comes to how stressed and burnt out You really are when it comes to an adversity that keeps popping up in regards to money. You know, you may feel irritated that this person either rejected a job. Like, it's kind of like maybe this person came home and said they quit their job because whatever. And it's like you supported them in the moment, but then you became a little bit irritated when you thought about it a minute. I don't know. It's something like that. So there's no feelings here, unfortunately. If it's a newer energy, again, being super strategic. I mean, what's that Seven of Swords? What is Virgo not? Four of Cups in reverse. You're irritated about a missed opportunity. Yeah, it's like I said, you may feel like this person missed an opportunity in a job or something like that. I feel like this person missed an opportunity. Or you're being strategic or sneaky to seize other opportunities in fear of missing an opportunity. Either way, there's no feelings here, so I don't know what the hell you're doing. Let me pull you a card of advice. Any advice for Virgo? Any advice? Ace of Cups. Let yourself be happy. This is love. There could be an offer of love on the table. Express yourself. Some of you guys just need to express yourself in a real way. Love. There's an offer on the table of love or support, or this is you needing to embrace enough self-love to even feel comfortable to choose love, you know. This can be unconditional love too, receiving unconditional love. So, yeah, I'm just going to stop there. But you could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Libra, Pisces, Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go, though. So much ringing. I hope we're having good quality. I didn't even use Wi-Fi when I started tonight because I was having so many problems when I got started with the Wi-Fi yesterday. So I'm just gonna use data from now on. I have so much, like, it's unlimited, so I don't even know why I don't do that from the. I don't even know why we have internet. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess for the computer. Okay. Quick break. Okay. Virgo's new person will behave. Very nice. Will they, Virgos? Well, the energy was a lot nicer today, wasn't it? Cancer solstice has started. Cancer new moon. It's a great time for love or whatever that drives you on an emotional level, or to act on something that drives you on an emotional level. That doesn't have to be love. That could be anything. Family, doing things differently within the home, stuff like that. The rents are high. You're saying the rents are high in Greece. You should see it down here. It's crazy, man. The rents are high everywhere. You gotta be innovative. You gotta be a little innovative, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Life's weird because nobody's saying anything about it. That's another thing. Like, or even I mean, actually, lately there's been some good beef sales. But there for a few months is like $22 for a thing of beef. Give me a break. okay. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. You got to do what you do you got to do anything you can to make it. This prices are out of this fucking world. June is the most lucky day about seeing things in a totally new light. I don't know. It was a really nice day. I know for me, like family wise today, it was nice. You know, just with the kids, and they were just happy. And my oldest son was in a city with his best friend and her birthday, and he was happy. My other son was at his friends and he was happy, and everybody's just happy. It was really nice. It was a really nice, cozy day. The sun was shining. I got to get cleaning done. It was just nice. From 21st to the 24th of June are 3 days of darkness. On 24th, we can see things clearly finally. 3 days of darkness? I've never heard that. I got to look into that now when I get off of here. I know the astrologer guy I watched, he was saying, was it today or yet? Yeah, today. Today was the start of like our paradise, our celebration, our Four of Wands. And it felt like that. Not intermission before Libras. You hate Libras. Why do you hate Libras? Libras are pretty simple. Just don't do them wrong ever. Don't do them wrong ever. And if you do, and they're still nice to you, just know you'll never be able to trust them again, because it's going to come back around. Just wait. Just wait. And it's going to be so clean and precise, you're going to think you're the one that's the victim. Just wait. All right, Libra. Libras can be annoying, I suppose, in the way where they can be a people pleaser. You know, you have to get in the deep with them a little bit because they can be a people pleaser, which can be really annoying, but ultimately their motives are good. And if you get the chance to get in the deep with them, you'll get past that a little bit. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? Libra's the Justice card, yeah. Which can be annoying to deal with if there's feelings involved, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They generally take a fair approach, regardless of if you see it that way. I mean, obviously there's low vibrational Libras out there, but like I'm talking about the better half. Every zodiac sign has the toxic traits, every single one. So, all right, what do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? Three shuffles. The Sun. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so Libra, in this person's feelings, we have the Sun. So they're feeling at least quite optimistic about something. clear on something. It's like you do make them happy. I'm not, I don't know. Let's just see what that's about. Yeah, it's Star in reverse. One more. King of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse. So Libra, this person may feel like they are quite clear on what triggered something. Okay, they're quite clear on what caused some type of trigger with you or within the situation. They may feel like they made something worse, or they're feeling a little bit like they are feeling disappointed with how something is playing out, but in the same sense, they feel optimistic that they can heal the situation with pure love and expression, forgiveness. It's like this is someone that has a lot of deep, unconditional love for you. They may feel like there was some type of unnecessary drama or rumors, or maybe they canceled plans with you, or they just thought negatively of you potentially for a period of time. And it's like I feel like this is someone that is inclined or are willing, they're in a space of being willing or open or desiring to, open up to you in a more vulnerable and empathetic and sensitive way. Okay. I don't know, maybe they felt like they were insensitive with something, but it's like they have a lot of optimism with you. You make them happy, but they do feel like something triggered things to go in a different direction. So how they're viewing you is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me what the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. With the Six of Swords. And the Five of Swords. So they feel like you're choosing to not commit to this, or they're seeing you as someone that's in an uncommittal energy toward this because of something that has made you feel defeated or deflated in the situation. Like this is someone that sees you as keeping your distance from the situation, or you're moving on with. The Six of Swords can feel like you're going with the flow, where you're distancing yourself from something, where you're moving on from something, but it can almost feel like even though you're making progress or you're moving on with something, it can almost feel like moving on with deep regret of the experience in itself, or disappointment, something like that, because it's like you're moving on because you're using your head and you're not being stupid. But in the same sense, they feel like you're feeling some level of betrayal or mental conflict in regards to whether you can trust them, or they feel like there's something going on in your life that is having you feeling quite defeated, sorry. So they may feel like you're not, they may feel like you're in an uncommittal energy at the moment. They may feel like you're dealing with even debts or money issues that is causing you to feel defeated and is causing you to feel some level of mental conflict. And on top of that, they feel like you're having a hard time being transparent about whatever this is, whether you're dealing with debts, money matters, disappointments in regards to a superficial view, things like that. They feel like you're feeling like, I can't even be transparent with you about this because I don't know if I can trust you, or I don't know if I can trust anybody. Like if it's a newer energy, this is someone that has a lot of empathy for you, but it's like they're seeing you in a space of like not really being sure if you can trust anybody to be open about the struggle that you're going through, or I don't want to make it sound dramatic. It may not even be a struggle. It's just you're in a space of, I'm not open to full commitment, because that never works out for me, or it never works out for us. I always get screwed over. So this person may be feeling like, yeah, they may have triggered something, or they're feeling a sense of, they're almost in despair about it. They're in despair a bit with this Star in reverse about you feeling like you can't trust them, or you feeling like you don't trust them. They may be feeling in despair about something you're going through, and they feel like you won't let them help you, or you won't let them in, something like that. So action this person plans on taking is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that has some type of conscience about a situation, regret, even guilt, someone that's desiring and open to turning over a new leaf in the situation. with honesty. 10 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. The Judgment, 8 of Pentacles. This is someone that is definitely wanting to, first of all, confess or express their honesty when it comes to something dysfunctional that they may see you going through. On top of that, they're in a space of wanting to be on the same page with you. Like, this is someone that is wanting to improve their relationship with you. If this is a past person, this is someone that, if you broke up with them or if you are unhappy with them, they truly do feel regretful or guilty for that. Like, this is someone that is authentically trying to work on their reputation with you, improve their relationship with you. If it's a colleague or if it's someone new, it's someone that has some type of conscience about a dysfunctional situation you may be going through, and they're in a space of wanting to help you or get on the same page with you. They feel like they have the qualifications or abilities to help you or you know, help you implement something even. So, but yeah, if you've been dealing with this person before, or if you have had a relationship with this person, it's definitely someone that is wanting to work on their reputation with you, improve their relationship with you, wanting a second chance with you. Definitely like confession type of energy or guilt that seems to be navigating, like in conscience. Yeah. This is someone that their actions are navigated with their conscience. It's not with ego or trying to get away with something. It's pure, authentic. I'm sad that this is happening. I'm sad that you're going through this, or I'm sad that I made you feel this way. Let me work on this and improve this. Let me do whatever is in my power to change this pattern or to build your trust or something like that. So they're definitely trying to be very transparent with you. Lots of transparency, cooperation, understanding. They may also want to gain perspective from you. It's like this is someone that wants to talk it out. Like, what can I do more of? Or, or if this is a long-term relationship, it's someone that's just trying to authentically, change their shit, change up their game, be better, So let's see, what is Libra's feelings for this person? Eight of Wands, the World in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. For those of you that has already been involved with this person, there may have been quite a bit of anger, okay, you've had because you feel taken advantage of, undervalued. Something of that nature, like something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. So you may be in a space of feeling the need to distance yourself because it causes you to get riled up. You know what I mean? It causes you to feel like it's like degrading. Okay, so for those of you that's been dealing with this person, you feel undervalued and you feel like, okay, this is not what I'm wanting. And that really sucks because now we got this big can of worms that I don't know how to deal with. If it's a newer person, you're in a space of having a lot of passion for this person, but you also feel like it's one-sided. You may be feeling like it's one-sided, or someone isn't reciprocating in the way you would think they would if they were interested. So it's kind of like it's kind of just there. It's kind of just lingering. Like, is this person interested? Is this person not? You have passion for this person, but in the same sense, there's a lot of residual baggage that you're still wrapping up where you're not overly generous with the situation either. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's just too much going on. So I don't know. I feel, Libra, you may be angry with this person. This feels more like anger of like feeling undervalued, feeling taken advantage of. Three of Cups in reverse just showed its face. Like maybe you feel like this person even talks shit about you, something like that. And that was discouraging. So, and you may feel like something happened really quickly too. You may feel like something happened really quickly. whatever that means for you. The Eight of Wands can be like hype, like something. You may feel like you got lost in the hype of something or someone, and now you feel like you're paying for it. If it's a newer energy, you feel like, damn, like there is excitement there. There's excitement, but you also feel like it's one-sided, so you're not really giving it too much attention. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Aquarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Five of Swords, Scorpio. Come on, smarten up. I'm just joking. Okay. Five of Swords. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's feelings for the Scorpio? Three shuffles. The embassy approves. What's good, Ambassador Scorpio? I appreciate you always popping on. I feel like Ambassador Scorpio has been here since like day one, for real, for real. Foreshadowing the devil card popping up. All right. Woo! Okay. What's going on, Scorpio? So in this person's feelings, we have the Six of Swords. Okay. So they may feel like the two of you are making progress, or there's opportunity to make progress. Six of Swords with the World in reverse. The Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so Scorpio, I feel like this person has some hesitation when it comes to you. So there is this like distant energy because they're a little bit on the fence in regards to whether you have, you know, selfish motives with them, or they're questioning what your motives are with them. They may be on the fence in regards to whether you're manipulating them, that type of energy. They could be on the fence in regards to your loyalty as well. But I feel like with the Six of Swords, the World in reverse, this is someone that is recognizing that the two of you have some type of unfinished business or something like that. But they're also feeling and open to making progress. They may feel like the two of you are making progress, or they're in a space of wanting to make progress. Like this is someone that may be in a bit of a submissive energy toward this situation. Why? Because they do truly feel like there's potential here. Okay, the Two of Wands can like feeling like the grass is greener over there, or they feel like there's potential, or they're in a space where they would be willing to go to their comfort zone for you. Like this is someone that, regardless of how stubborn and ruthless they can be, they have a very submissive energy towards you, or they tend to trust your guidance, whether they don't know why. Sometimes the Six of Swords can be like guided by spirit, like they don't even know why. Maybe they trust you so much, especially since you put them out of their comfort zone and you're making them question like I don't know why I trust Scorpio, but I'm just gonna go with it. Like this is someone that's just going with it, or they want to. They're feeling guided to go with it, or they're feeling guided to make progress. They're feeling guided to improve on the potential here. Now I don't feel this person does want to make forward plans with you. They're just so on the fence. It's almost like this person is committing or setting themselves up to for a potential. Okay, it's almost like something isn't laid out for them just yet, or something. It's like they're being guided to move toward a potential with you. So it's like they may be feeling like they have to have a lot of faith, but for some reason they do. Why do they trust you so much? Well, it's probably because they're seeing you as the lovers. Okay, so the lovers, they see you as, first of all, someone that's good in bed. Okay, second of all, they're seeing you as someone that just has a very intimate, authentic nature about you. The lovers is a very intimate, authentic type of energy. They may see you as a very strong soulmate for them. They may see you as their person, point blank, period. Okay. And yeah, very intimate, authentic, raw energy with you. They may also feel like you yourself are making choices necessary for the greater good of you or this connection. So it's almost inspiring them or making them feel like, okay, I can trust this because there's evidence that Scorpio is also trying, or there's evidence that Scorpio is open and willing to make the major choices necessary to make this connection work, whatever. Why is the Lovers here? The Judgment, Knight of Cups in reverse. Well, Scorpio, they may see you as someone that is taking responsibility for your own moodiness. Like, yeah, so for some of you, this person on a smaller scale of things, they may feel like you're making a choice to, you know, take accountability for your own in and out type of behavior or moodiness, or maybe for why they revoked or withdrew from a situation. For others of you on a personal level, this is someone that is seeing you as someone that is completely true to you. Completely true to you. You have so much awareness on yourself, you know, and it's like you are very assertive when it comes to what you withdraw from, why you withdraw from it. They're seeing you as someone very self-aware. Hermit in reverse. They're seeing you as someone that has withdrawn from something. You withdrew something. They may be seeing you as someone that's taking accountability for, even like when it comes to them, they see you as someone that's taking responsibility for either ignoring the facts or being in a note, being moody. Maybe you broke their heart, Scorpio, or maybe you caused some type of emotional sorrow for them, and or something like that. I'm not saying that's what you did. Or on a personal level, they're just seeing you as someone that is taking responsibility for ignoring the facts. And now they're seeing you actively. The Lovers is, you know, make major choices that could evidently change the course of your life. It's like, no, it's like matters of the heart, making choices with matters of the heart, making emotional choices. For some of you, they're seeing you as someone that's withdrawing from something because it no longer aligns with you, or it's not where it's not your heart's calling. Okay, whether you're withdrawing from a job, withdrawing from something else. For some of you, they're seeing you as separating yourself from family, certain family members. So I don't know if there's family members that were causing problems, because the Hermit in reverse can be someone that's kind of secluding themselves or withdrawing from loved ones, withdrawing from people, regardless of the emotional stance. There needs to be an appropriate judgment made when it comes to a situation. Like they're seeing you as like, okay, like making some type of major choice. And again, on a more personal level, for some of you, Scorpio, this person likes the way you sound on the phone. Like, for real. They like the way you sound on the phone. Maybe there was some type of intimate conversation, or there was some type of intimate conversation that the two of you once had that they replay in their mind. Okay. Like it could have been last year and they're still thinking about how you sounded, or they're still replaying, or they're still rereading those messages. They think you're just so raw. You know what I'm saying? They're just so raw. Okay. Anywho, so action this person plans on taking is the Hangman. Tell me what the Hangman for action they plan on taking. The Justice card, a new perspective. For some of you, this is the Moon. Justice to the Moon. The Ace of Pentacles. So there's some type of new perspective, Scorpio, that is having them more and open and willing to this dynamic on a whole. I do see this person being honest with you as well when it comes to their fears, when it comes to things that have them questioning the longevity or the sustainability, the stability behind this connection, all of the real shit. Like this is someone that's in a space of like recognizing, okay, you know, when it comes to the earth and water aspects, or when it comes to the more intimate aspects, it's amazing where there's opportunity here. But it's like they're also being honest about their fears when it comes to, you know, either elevating this relationship or whatever the word is, like when it comes to proposing, when it comes to taking things further, or if it's a newer energy, it's like, wow, I really love you, but like, how are we going to make this work? Something like that. Okay. Like, this is someone that's being super honest with you. I do feel as well, like, this is because of some type of new perspective. This is someone that may be open to marriage, but they have a lot of fears or unsure energy that they want to be open with you about. Okay. Because this person may be wanting to be exclusive with you, or they're desiring to be exclusive. There may be a desire to keep some things hidden temporarily with the Moon card, because the Justice card can tend to want to operate in the most fair way, okay, considering other people involved as well. So for some of you, this person may want to keep some things hidden for a period of time to consider and recognize other people and their feelings or their sensitivities about the two of you being together. So I don't know. Or you just fear, or this person fears like making something exclusive, or they're wanting to keep something hidden for a period of time, but also simultaneously saying, okay, I want to be exclusive. But the Hangman is someone that is waiting for something, or they're trying to, they may be feeling stuck or limited, you know, with legalities of other situations. Maybe they're still going through a divorce, and even though they're not with that person, they're still wanting to keep something private. I don't know, maybe they just don't want to make their relationship private. I mean, maybe they want to make their relationship private, not because they're hiding it, but it seems to be something to do with legalities involved, considering other people. Or maybe they just don't, maybe they're just not a social media person. I don't know. Nowadays it's so weird. Everybody knows everything and is weird. Like, there seems to be some type of level of intimacy this person desires with you. It's like, we don't need to make this public. Not yet. We're going to wait for a better time. All right. What do we have? What is Scorpio's feelings for this person? So yeah, definitely wanting a relationship, but expressing their fears or anxieties, or feeling the need to wait for something. Something's making them feel limited or trapped. What is Scorpio's feelings for this person? Oh no, that was there. Empress reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Well, I feel like you have a shit ton of love and unconditional empathy. Like, you have a shit ton of love for this person, but you also feel like this person overthinks the shit out of you, which causes them to essentially neglect you. So as much as unconditional love you may feel like you have for this person, you may feel like that may not be returned temporarily, because this person's either holding on to deep-rooted issues, or you feel like this person is making themselves unattainable or playing it safe. You feel like this person is playing it safe, and you may feel like this person tends to think irrationally when it comes to your love in itself, and whether that's true and whether that's real. And you feel like it causes them to justify themselves to not really feed too much into the situation. So you may be feeling quite neglected, or you're feeling like there's a lack of growth. Some of you, Scorpio, you got this person pregnant, or this person, or there's some type of unexpected pregnancy, and you feel like this person is thinking irrationally about it. And even though you seem to be on an emotional level both cherishing something, it's almost like you're wanting to keep something to yourself, not share something. Some of you, again, there's a pregnancy, but you're wanting to keep it to yourself. So I don't know, you have a lot of love here, but you feel like this person tends to deal with irrational thoughts about you, which leads to you feeling neglected, and may also make you feel like, okay, well, I got to respect myself too here. Like, I can't give into this like this much, something like that. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You want to work on this. You see this as someone that you want, but you also feel like this person is hung up on the past, or emotionally dealing with a lot of emotional loss, or feeling sad for other people in their past. You may feel like this person's having a hard time leaving people in their past. Like there's this constant haunting of this person considering their ex's feelings or something like that. So there is a guard here for you to protect yourself. And even though there's love, you are in a space of feeling like, okay, well, I got to protect myself too. I'll fight for you or whatever, but I got to protect myself too, something like that. So you could be dealing with, we have Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, Cancer. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Sagittarius. Come on, like, why is my coffee gone already? All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius's person's feelings for the Sagittarius? Two more. What is Sagittarius's person's feelings for the Sagittarius? 3 shuffles. Okay, solid. Okay. So in this person's feelings, Sagittarius, we do have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the 3 of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. The Empress. 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. So with the 3 of Swords in reverse, Sagittarius, this is someone that is healing deep wounds, either that you caused, or maybe this is someone that was dealing with exes, like wounds from exes that had nothing to do with you, something like that. Like this kind of feels like someone that is healing, okay? And because of that, they're in a space of feeling more free or separate from whatever this pain was. Like I said, maybe you caused this. Like this is someone that's in a space that 3 of Swords in reverse can also be the card of reconciliation, because it's someone that is they're not so, it's like someone that is open to reconcile, opening to forgive, something like that. Like this is someone that is open to reconciling the situation because they've healed or let go of some type of betrayal or some type of heartache or whatever has been causing them to feel so closed off in the heart chakra. It's like they're making room for you, okay? Or they feel like they have more room for you. Now, Sag, I do feel like this is someone that is feeling supported by you, okay? They're feeling supported by you. Now, with the 9 of Pentacles energy, you know, you may not necessarily be in a relationship with this person. You can be, but this is someone that's in a space of they have developed some level of self-sufficiency in the situation where you are just it's almost like they're already good, but you are, it's like this person feels like there's opportunity for a lot of growth here between the two of you, because they're in a space of feeling like, okay, I'm single, or okay, I'm good now, I'm good. You know, this is someone that's good. And they feel like it's leaving a lot of opportunity and receptiveness. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, like they're in a space of like wanting to make plans, wanting to talk. It's like, hey, it's been a while, Sag, but like I'm single now, or sorry, like for some of you, you were dealing with this person last year, but because they were going through a bunch of shit, okay, maybe they was very closed off. Now they're in a space of like, I'm good. I want to talk now. I want to talk, you know. So I don't know how to explain that energy. So this is someone that feels like you are very nurturing to them. You are very nurturing to their soul. They're in a space of being open and willing to nurturing this situation. It's like they feel like there's opportunity for growth. Okay. So yeah, it kind of feels, and again, if you have a long history with this person, it seems to be someone that is healing wounds that have occurred between the two of you. So, and they're ready to nurture, support this. How they're viewing you, the sun. Tell me about the sun. 5 of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands. So they're seeing you, Sagittarius, as like a pocket full of sunshine. Okay, they're seeing you as someone that's optimistic, about plans, about making plans, about a specific plan. Okay, maybe the two of you are making plans, and it's like they're seeing you in a very lighthearted energy. They may be seeing you as a bit of an optimist. You're optimistic. You're optimistic that the two of you can work this out. You're optimistic that the two of you can heal and move on from something. 5 of Cups in reverse. They're seeing you as, if there is a history between the two of you, they're seeing you as someone that is kind of letting go of the bullshit. You know, you're in a more open and vulnerable space. On a personal level, Sagittarius, this person is seeing you as someone that, maybe in the spotlight, or there's just, you have a lot of vitality, you have a lot of luck. Like this person may be seeing you as someone that is lucky, receiving good news. Maybe you're receiving really good news that is causing you to feel a little bit more open. Fearing, they may be seeing you as someone that's expressing that you're having a hard time being vulnerable about something, or you had a hard time being vulnerable about something. Like this is when the two of you are like in communication with one another, and they may feel like you're expressing, yeah, well, I've missed you, but I also didn't want, I also was having a hard time being vulnerable about something. I don't know. They're seeing you as someone that's just overall energized this week, happy, excited, up for anything. Like, yeah, let's go for a drink, making plans, avoiding being petty. They're seeing you as someone that's not petty, or you're not being petty this week, something like that. Just give me one more with how 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse, I don't know why it gets such a bad rap, because the 6 of Cups in reverse is actually a very positive card. It's someone that's growing up. You know, as someone that's no longer living their life with rose-tinted glasses, is someone that is matured, is someone that they're no longer living in the past. 6 of Cups upright, as much as it can be nostalgic and beneficial on an energetic level, to be living in that is not necessarily, it's like a rose-tinted view, you know? It can be reconciliation that stemmed from a nostalgic vibe that may not even be real. So they're seeing you as someone that's being a bit more real, or they're seeing you as someone that's grown up, or you haven't talked to this person in a while, or they're seeing you as handling something with maturity. So 3 of Cups, again, lots of happiness, lots of optimism. Okay, I don't like the reputation the 6 of Cups in reverse gets in the tarot at all. I don't know why it gets that. Because, you know, it is very, and it's, I mean, 6 of Cups upright can be refreshing and nostalgic, but it's ultimately like not, it's like, anyways, I'm not going to get too deep into that. I could do a whole video on the 6 of Cups, but it's like they're seeing you as someone that's like changed. You know, you've grown up, or you matured, or you know, this feels like newer or refreshing. something of that nature. So action this person plans on taking. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles for action this person plans on taking. Six of Pentacles, excuse me, in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, very, very money you're dealing with someone that's very money focused. And it's not in a bad way. It's very stabilized, something like that. It's like, it's very money focused though. But I feel like action this person plans on taking. This is someone that wants commitment with you. They want to make plans to make this work. They want to make plans to, you know, balance out whatever needs to be balanced out to make time for one another. You both may be very, very busy people. And this is someone that is trying to work around your schedule, their schedule, whatever it may be, to make something happen. Now with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they may be in a space of like, this is someone that is learning and recognizing with the Page of Pentacles, the lack of balance in this connection, or like this is someone that is recognizing they're off balance or you're off balance. They're recognizing some type of imbalance, but they're in a space where they're apt to fix or resolve that. Like this is someone that is trying to bring something into balance here. Okay. And they do want commitment, but they're also recognizing the two of you are busy, or there's like, for example, if this is an existing relationship, this is someone that is recognizing they're undervalued. Okay. Or they're recognizing that, you know, you're not really being very generous with your time or attention, but in the same sense, they're in a space of like, I'm going to fix that. This is what we're doing. Okay. This is what we're doing. Be there or be square. Okay. So I don't know. It's kind of like, it's not very lovey-dovey, or even if it's a newer energy, this is someone that is a very earthy vibe. Like you could be dealing with an earth sign. This is what we're doing. Be there or be square. This is the plan, Sagittarius. I can't help but laugh about that energy. So yeah, this is someone that's very much committed to make this work. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to go down. Like even, it's funny, especially if it's a newer energy, like they're a very assertive individual. This isn't someone that, like the Page of Pentacles is a good prospect. Like this isn't someone that's going to dilly-daddle or ask you where you want to go out to eat. No, this is what we're doing. They're very assertive. This is what we're doing. I like that. Exactly. This is what we're doing. So it's like, okay. It's like they're trying to work you into their schedule. Now, maybe it's not that assertive, okay, but it is someone that is like trying to learn, okay, it's like literally, what's your schedule look like? What's your plans this week? All right, you're free this day. Okay, well, let's do this. Okay, so now I do feel, like I said, for those of you that has been dealing with this person for a while, they are recognizing, okay, Sag has already canceled plans with me, or Sag has been doing this. So now this time I'm going to be assertive and not give Sag much wiggle room. And this is what we're doing. I don't know. They're committed to you. They're committed to the idea of this. Like this is someone that is so set on you, Sag. They're so set to wife you up, or reversed if you want. It's like this is someone that is so set on you. It's like they're open to fix it. Okay, well, let's fix it. It's funny. All right, what is Sagittarius' feelings for this person? Let me stop. What is Sagittarius' feelings? Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Moon. So I feel like you may be a little bit scattered with the situation because of either, I don't know, Six of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. I don't know. Why do you have so much fears about the situation? Like this kind of gives me the vibe, like the more effort this person puts into the potential of the two of you or the relationship, the more you detach. Okay. Because there is feelings here, but you're unsure about what to make of your feelings and the situation. Like, especially if you're used to being the one to always initiate love relationships and this is a new person and they're trying to put in the effort, it's kind of seeming suspicious to you because you're not used to that, or it's seeming kind of whatever. Like there's something like suspicious about this person's efforts, and it does have you kind of detaching a little bit because there's the Six of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Like this is Sag being Sag. Like if it's gonna exhaust me, or if it's like this is you not wanting to overextend yourself, not wanting to overexert yourself. So if they are trying to, you know, do things, it's like you're not really wanting to overexert yourself, because the Six of Swords in reverse is like you can't get over this person, or this person is on your mind, or you don't want to leave this person, but you're also not wanting to, the Knight of Wands in reverse, that's like I hope you're not playing this person. That's like, maybe you feel you're playing, or maybe you're wondering if they're playing you. But I feel like it's more along the lines of, not really having the energy. Maybe this person sees you as someone that's energized, or maybe you're talking up a big game and then they're like, oh, you go hiking? Let's go hiking. And now you're like, ugh, why did I say I like hiking? Why did I say I like hiking? It's that type of energy. You don't know if you want to overextend yourself. I don't know. There's some type of shadow or personal. It's like you're needing to address your fears, or you're needing to address, maybe you just need to be honest with this person. Like, sorry, I said I liked hiking. I don't really. I mean, you are, as far as your feelings, there are feelings, but it's creating some intense. You're distracting yourself from your feelings. Just give me one more for Sag's feelings. Eight of Wands, Death in reverse. I feel like you're resisting some type of change. You know, maybe you just like being single. You're resisting the change that, like, this is someone that's trying to bring change into the situation. There's a resistance. Or maybe you, if it's a long-term relationship, you want to keep this person. You don't want to walk away from this person, but you're also not wanting to change the way things been. And maybe this person is trying to change things, and it's like you're not sure if you're up for it. So you're kind of detached a little bit. It kind of reminds me of, like, be careful what you ask for, because especially if this is someone that you've been showing interest in and now they're trying. I have to give it up to this Page of Pentacles, because he's so like, he's committed. This is someone that's committed. Okay, you said you want me, Sag. Here we go. I have to laugh. This is what it's gonna be. And now you're like, oh shit, I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to. I didn't think it was going to really happen. Something like that. So I don't know. Be careful what you ask for, Sag. Or put your money where your mouth is, type of thing. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Scorpio too, if I didn't say that. All right. Capricorn. Hey, Aubrey girl. What do we have for Capricorn, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? 3 more. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Three shuffles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the World, Seven of Cups. Okay. So in this person's feelings, Capricorn, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in this person's feelings. Or Nine of Pentacles in reverse, sorry. Knight of Wands in reverse. And the King of Cups. Star. So Capricorn, I feel like this is someone that has a lot of financial insecurity or overall self-worth issues when it comes to this situation for whatever reason. This is someone that does have a shit ton of love for you. But they also feel like they can't really act on that love because they feel like they either don't feel good enough. Like this is someone that is looking for some type of validation here, or feeling like they didn't get the validation they need, or the closure they need, or something they need to be able to feel confident or secure enough in this connection. And they may be feeling either like they're dealing with financial insecurities, or they feel like they're overly dependent on other things, or they feel like you are. They may feel like you're overly invested into playing the field or other things, other people, and it makes them feel like they need to be wise when it comes to their emotions and whether they express their emotions. Like they feel like there's something superficial about this connection. No, I feel like this is someone that's just feeling like a lack of self-worth. Like they have self-worth issues. Or they feel like this whole situation, Capricorn, depending on how deep this is, or they feel like this whole situation is triggering self-worth issues. And they feel like they need to kind of tend to their own emotional needs or be wise when it comes to if they give into this. For some of you, Capricorn, they feel like you have self-worth issues, which I'm having a hard time reading that. Give me a little bit more. It's either you have self-worth issues and it's like they're empathizing with that, or whoever the feminine is, Two of Swords. Yeah, things have kind of, it's like they may feel like there's a head over heart decision here needed. It's not about love at this point. And I feel like whoever the feminine is, this person feels like, and the male can be in the feminine energy, but the feminine energy is dealing with self-worth issues is what they feel. They have a whole lot of empathy for this feminine energy, but they also feel like they're chasing their own tail, trying to like this is someone that wants to be there for you, but they're also, this King of Cups is someone that is emotionally mature about the situation on a whole. Like it's not someone that's going to force their love on you or force their view on you or even offer you or even express themselves in the way they feel like is necessary. It's someone that's very grounded on an emotional level. And as much as this person loves you, they also feel like there's someone's overly invested into something, whether that's money, whether that's their self-worth issues, whether they're not even single. Like for some of you, this person just feels like they have to be emotionally mature because someone's not even single. So they're trying to ground their emotions, make a head over heart decision because things have gone stale, or things have remained the same when it comes to player-like energy, or when it comes to financial insecurity on their part or yours, or when it comes to someone not being single, or someone dealing with self-worth issues. So they want to be there for you, but they feel like they love you, but they feel like I don't know how to explain that. 10 of Cups. I'm just going to drop that. But yeah. But this person has a lot of love for you, but they feel limited. They feel like things have gone stale. And they also feel like they're chasing their own tail, trying to expect anything from the situation because they're aware that someone is not single or someone is just running from something, like even in their own self-worth, something like that. Okay. So how they're viewing you is the world. Tell me what the world. Three of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So Capricorn, this is someone that sees you as, they may be seeing you as someone that has decided on some type of change in your life. They may feel like you are, if you decided to end things with them, for example, they feel like things are going well, or that was the desired outcome, or you're making forward plans. This is what you're doing. It's like they're seeing you as someone that is very work focused or thinking long term when it comes to your work, when it comes to your position. They're seeing you as someone that's going through some type of major life change. Major life change. And it's changing the way you approach or look at things. For a lot of you, it's a change in career, a change in career path. Yeah. They may feel like you're learning something new. It's a change in career path. Or a change in the way you handle things, like a change in your maturity. They may see you as someone that is traveling as well. Major life change. A major cycle of your life is over. And now you're kind of looking abroad and focused on your work, focused on taking responsibility for everything that you've learned. I'm not really sure how this is in relation to this person. I don't know if it is. This could just be a complete solo view of Capricorn. Like, they may feel like you're traveling for work as well. You're traveling to teach something in regards to work. Or you are a very, it's like you could have like, you're traveling to learn even, apprentice, like something like that. This Page of Swords is like a learner, someone that's learning, but you're applying your knowledge in a real way. So whether that's in work or whether that's in how you deal with your relationships, something like that, you're applying some type of knowledge in a real way, and it's creating some type of major change in your life. So maybe this person feels not good enough for you because they're seeing you as someone that is successful, or they're seeing you as someone that is, you know, bettering yourself in some way. Closing things out, you know, wrapping things up, completing projects. It's like, okay, started a business that seems to be successful. Something is a desirable outcome for you. Okay. So I don't know, maybe this person feels like maybe they're the insecure one. And even though they have love for you, they're at a standstill in regards to what to do with this love. Okay. Or again, maybe it's just someone's not single. Could be that simple. So action this person plans on taking is a 7 of Cups. Tell me about the 7 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. 8 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know what to tell you, Capricorn. This kind of feels like someone that's trying to keep their options open while still trying to make attempts with you. There is love coming in. There is love on the table. The problem is it's very, very inconsistent, and you're dealing with someone that is maybe filling your ear with promises that they can't keep, or this is someone that is like the Knight of Cups is someone that comes towards you with, you know, humility, with emotion, with all of that, but it's very flaky. Okay, the Knight of Cups only acts when, only has that feeling or that desire when it's convenient, you know. So even though there's love coming through, if you're looking for anything passionate or more direct or something with that's something you can rely on, I don't really see you getting that. And I feel like it's because this person is either emotionally confused, or this is someone that is trying to pursue you while simultaneously keeping their options open. Like there's no value in that. You know what I mean? Like there's an offer that doesn't really have a whole lot of value or stability behind it. So I feel like this person wants to explore this realm with you. Let's just put it that way. They want to explore this. I don't really think they have a plan. They're just kind of going with their heart, which isn't a bad thing. What's the problem here? Because I'm sensing like some type of problem. What's the problem? The Fool in reverse. Childishness. The Fool in reverse is like a naive approach or childishness, foolishness. Like someone here is just being foolish, or there's a lack of faith. For some of you, it's just this person doesn't have enough faith, so it's like they're half in, half out, trying to hold on to everything else that they got going on, you know, or they're not all in. For some of you, the issue is they're not all in. Again, like I said, trying to keep their options open. And I understand like, okay, when you're dating, you know, you're not exclusive with anybody, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, I get the fundamental of why that came to be. But at the same time, do you really want someone that's that, like, do you really want weak love like that? You know what I'm saying? Where someone apparently has multiple options and they take love that, like, they're not that serious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But how do you find so many people that you would even have that enough interest to even try? It doesn't make any sense. It kind of feels like this person has a lot of options, or they're confused, or they're trying to make a choice of the heart, but there's also a lack of stability or practical plan to back it up. So it's like it's just coming off as a message or love that's backed with foolishness. Does that make any sense? So I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that's like wanting to date while try to pursue you. And it just, like, you're a King of Pentacles, bitch. Like, like, what do you mean? I don't know. Let's see. Because dating doesn't work like that. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't want to press my beliefs on anybody. So I'll just shut up. But I don't know how you can date multiple people at the same time. I don't get it. That doesn't even make any sense. Because it, like, anyways, moving on. But that's the energy I get. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? Page of Cups. Okay, the cute. You think this person's cute, or it's like there's a crush. Maybe you have a crush. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Judgment in reverse. Your feelings for this person. I feel like there's a crush. This is like feeling like you may feel admiration for this person, but you feel like this person is not on the same page as you. Or you feel like there's some type of repetitive pattern of poor judgment calls made by this person. So as much as you can value this person's naive approach, Page of Cups, or you may be seeing this as someone that has like a more innocent, naive approach. And there's a lot to be admired about that. You're also feeling like, I don't know if that's going to work for me. Or you're also feeling like, okay, we are not on the same page. Because you may feel like there's a lot of poor judgments that are made or were made. Some of you may admire this person, but because of repetitive negative patterns on your part, you feel like the opportunity isn't there. But you still hold this level of like innocent view toward this person. Nine of Wands. Yeah, no, I feel like you have your guard up to this person, Capricorn, because you feel like this person has some type of negative repetitive pattern, or you just feel like they're not on the same page. And you're not really sure if you can trust this person, because as cute and nice and sweet sounding that the Page of Cups is, it's ultimately not reliable, okay? Like it's as reliable as my kid tell me they're going to space tomorrow. Okay, like that's sweet. You know what I'm saying? But like there's something, it's like this person may put you in a nice space, but there's nothing grounded about it, or there's some type of repetitive negative pattern where you feel like you can't give into it or trust it. Okay? And it makes sense because it's like someone that wants to be in this fantasy land a little bit, and indulge into that. There's nothing wrong with that, but add some realness to it as well, or add something reliable to it. I don't see them, and Page of Wands in reverse does not follow through with even what they say. Like, that's someone that has a lot of false promises or nice plans, but they don't follow through, something like that. Okay, so yeah, you could be dealing with Aries, but it could be any sign as far as elements go. But yeah, I know people like to date, and that maybe that's a whole topic for conversation, but I just don't know how you can generally find that many people you're even interested in, like, for real, for real. I don't get it. Aquarius. And if you can, like, do you really want to be the byproduct of, or do you really want your relationship to be the I don't know, how do I say? Like, do you want to date someone, that's what I should say, that's like dating different people all the time? It just makes you feel like, okay, this week, this is weird. Like, it makes sense as a teenager. You know what I mean? All right. What do we have for Capricorn? No, not Capricorn, Aquarius, sorry. Like, to me, this, if someone's dating a lot of people all the time, or different people all the time, they don't know themselves enough. You know what I mean? They don't have enough of a filter system. I just don't get it. There's no way you can find that many people that quickly that suit your standard, you know, of whatever that is. So either you don't have standards, or those standards are shakeable. I don't know. What do we have for Aquarius? Universe, spirits, and guides. I have a Capricorn stellium too. He is a Capricorn. Yeah. What am I on? Aquarius. What is Aquarius' person's feelings for the Aquarius? Oh, Lord have mercy. 9 of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, 3 shuffles. What is Aquarius' person's feelings for the Aquarius? 6 of Pentacles. Okay. 4 of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. So in their feelings, Aquarius, 6 of Pentacles. So they do feel like there's some type of mutual give and take going on, mutual generosity, there's something mutual here that could work out in a negative way too. I don't know. Let's see. What's the 6 of Pentacles? Star in reverse. 4 of Cups. Knight of Cups. So I feel like this is someone that does value you, or they value whatever you've been giving into the situation, or they value whatever you have to offer. And I feel like this is someone that wants to be generous, or it's like this is someone that wants to be generous, or it's like they value you or value this. The problem is Star in reverse, 4 of Cups. Something is kind of causing them to be a little bit disappointed or hopeless in the situation. They either feel like you're comparing them to other people, or something is putting them in a position of feeling like you're focused on the negatives of them, or you're ignoring them, or you're rejecting them. Like they're kind of triggered or feeling disappointed with feeling ignored, okay? Or feeling rejected, or feeling like if it's a relationship, they feel like you don't care, you know, like maybe they're trying to balance things out in the relationship, or maybe they just paid all the bills, you know, like they feel like they're bringing some level of generosity into the situation, and they do feel like there is an equal give and take. The thing is, they feel like they're not valued. Like, I know that makes me, okay, it's like, well, Rose, I give into it too. It's like this person is kind of feeling like you're bored of whatever they're bringing to the table, or you don't value whatever they bring to the table. Sorry. So yeah, this person feels like, okay, things are balanced, but it's like, I feel like it just feels like someone that feels like they're trying to make this relationship work, or they're trying to balance the situation out. And as much as on a surface level way, you could both say, okay, well, we're both trying, or we both tried. On a surface level way, this person understands that you both could point the finger at each other and say, we both tried, or we both are trying, whatever your situation is. But it's like they're still feeling like there's a level of boredom or hopelessness, feeling discouraged a little bit, feeling like things are too, like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I can hear people like partying outside. So I think they're walking by. I have a hard time, like, I don't want to eavesdrop and I don't want to get distracted, but like it just eats under my skin. Like I can hear it, which isn't a big deal normally, but when I'm reading, I find it hard to like focus. I used to have these little rubber things I stick in my ear that have a hole in it so I can still hear, but it filters. They're really nice for any type of neurodivergent type of issue. Not that that's something I struggle with, but like they really do help, but that's what they're meant for. If you're someone that gets distracted. But yeah, I can hear them outside. They're really good even if you're just reading or doing something. You know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah. I don't know if you hear them. Sorry. I gotta stop. Focus. I need one of those things for dogs with a cone around my head. Okay. Anyways, sorry. So yeah, this is someone, Aquarius, that is like they feel like there's some type of mutual give and take going on. But there's still something negative they're focused on. I mean, what is the negative focus? 7 of Swords in reverse is the negative focus. Well, I feel like they're thinking negatively on turning over a new leaf with you, or they're thinking negatively on 7 of Swords in reverse. For some of you, they're just thinking negatively about being honest with you. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense for the rest of the cards, though. One more. What are they thinking negatively about? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's just put it this way. As much as there's an equal give and take, I feel like they're thinking negatively because they're thinking negatively on being honest. Like something, even though they have it, or even though they have you, or even though they have a relationship with you, they're not getting something they want with you, or they feel like something's unattainable here. So it's like some type of conscience in the situation or reality in the situation is causing them to feel like something is unattainable. Okay. So it's almost like they're having a hard time giving it full attention because something is unattainable. Or it's like if it's a relationship, maybe the two of you are stuck in a bit of a mundane aspect of the relationship where they're having a hard time focusing on the positives because when things get good or when money gets good, it just seems so far away. Like something seems so far away and unreachable at this point in time, but they're trying to be realistic, you know. So if this is like a relationship, it just feels like, okay, y'all are balancing things out. But they're still not obtaining what they want. Some of you, you're dealing with someone like that, like regrets giving as much as they did to begin with. Like it kind of feels like a sulky mood. Like the 4 of Cups, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's just someone that's like, huh, you know what I mean? Well, you should have paid for dinner then. It just feels kind of sulky. It feels sulky. I wouldn't worry about it. But I feel like it's boring. It's a boring energy. This person is kind of focused on the negatives. 4 of Cups is Cancer energy. This is someone that tends to like they get up in their feels about something, and they start to focus on the negatives now of everything you put in their face. Like even if you're doing something nice, they're still going to focus on the negatives of it, you know. So I don't know. For some of you, they regret, like, there's guilt, like maybe this person took you out to a nice dinner and now you're sulking about it or something like that, or that's what they're doing. Either way, things are kind of like blah and mundane, and it's like, okay, obligation, Six of Pentacles, you're both doing your part. But okay, let's stop talking about, I need to separate my reads, and I've actually thought about this yesterday before. I was actually going to start out, I need to separate relationships and not, because I don't want to bore people who are not in a long-term relationship, okay? But I'm going to start doing that, I think, because I'm so sick. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of categorizing everything. So regardless, so mutual give and take going on between the two of you, but it seems kind of blah, okay? If you're not with this person, this is someone that feels ignored. They feel ignored, and they may feel like, as much as they're trying to give into the situation or show generosity, they feel like you're not noticing them, if that makes any sense. So how they're viewing you is the Four of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers. Chariot. Well, the Four of Wands in reverse, okay. That's a feeling of homesickness, unsettled, feeling unwelcomed, feeling discontent, not content with the way things are within the home. I don't know, maybe there's some aspects where you're trying to be transparent about better choices that you're wanting to make within the connection, because things are kind of having you feeling discontent, and maybe this person is not seeing things that way, or they're having a hard time being as optimistic as you about whatever changes these are that you're wanting to make, because they do see you approaching something with a level of sensitivity. So if you're in a relationship, they're seeing you as someone that's discontent about some aspects in the home. Maybe you're wanting to make renovations. I feel like it's more so, you know, expressing your desires or your wants. For some of you, for some of you, you're expressing your desires or wants when it comes to intimacy or sex, like literally, and it's making this person feel not good enough. I'm just going to be honest with you. So they may feel like you're being super transparent about some type of, you know, desires, whatever gets you going when it comes to sex, something like that. Now I feel like it's more, so yeah, they may see you expressing something that you desire that stems from your authentic soul purpose. So obviously it's not going to be the bedroom thing for everybody, but for others of you, this person is seeing you as someone that is discontent, not happy, and expressing something, like not in a negative way. They're seeing you as someone that's expressing something in a way of trying to avoid escalating conflict. You're being transparent, but you're also needing to acknowledge something that, you know, is true to you, okay? They do see you as someone that is very nurturing, very, very loving, you know, sensitive. They may see you as someone that is, you know, sensitive about something that's been uncovered. For those of you where it's a relationship or even not, you know, they may feel like you're a bit sensitive about something that's been uncovered, and you're in a space of feeling called in a certain direction. For some of you, they feel like you're tending to your mother's needs. So because there could be an unhappy home situation. So you're tending to your mother's needs, or a friend's needs, even something like that. So maybe, oh, I don't like that. So maybe this person feels like ignored by you this week because you're tending to something deeper than them. And I'm not saying you don't love your person or anything like that, but it does feel like you're tending to something that's necessary for you, that you need to do for your soul, that you need, it's a choice that you need to make for you. And it makes this person feel Some of you are taking care of a mother. It's because this person's thinking negatively on this. Seven of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse can actually be taking a risk or focusing on the negatives. For some of you, maybe this person feels like you're focused on the negatives of them. Four of Pentacles in reverse can be the card of, you know, gambling or taking a lot of risks. Maybe this person is trying to be generous and they're just trying to be generous for the sake of whatever, and they feel like you're focused on the negatives of it. Either way, this person's in a space of seeing you as being very transparent about, this is what I need to do for me or for my mother or for my heart or for even you or for us, or to develop a stronger connection, because this is what's making me discontent or whatever. So on a personal level, Aquarius, and even if you're not in a relationship, they're just seeing you as someone that is being open and transparent about you know, the reality of something that's been causing a lot of mental conflict and discontentment. Okay. Now they're seeing you this week. You guys, no offense, but you usually don't show up in this such unnurturing energy. I'm not saying you're not nurturing, but you're showing up in a very nurturing energy this week. And on a personal level, they're seeing you as someone that is discontent or unhappy about, you know, some type of living situation, family situation, home, living situation, community, issues within a community, something like that. And they're seeing you as someone that is trying to tend to something in the most sensitive, and they see you trusting your intuition when it comes to something uncovered, or when it comes to something that you're just sick of. It's like, okay, we just need to deal with this. We need to deal with this. Or I need to deal with this. This is bothering me. I need to deal with this. Listening to your heart. So this could be a matter of, you know, you feeling homesick yourself and you needing to stop feeling the need to defend yourself when it comes to going to visit your mom. Because Five of Swords upright can be feeling like you have to defend yourself, feeling like you have to stand up for yourself. And on top of that, feel like that's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? The Five of Swords is in reverse. And this is someone that's in a space of like, or you're in a space of feeling like, no, you may feel like you're not happy. No, that's not it either. You feel, Aquarius, like there's something you're discontent with, and you're putting yourself in a position of, I'm doing this. I'm not fighting about it. I'm not standing up for myself about it. This is what I'm doing for me, you know? And yeah, some of you, you're uncovering your deeper needs on a soul level. Like if this is a relationship, maybe that's why this person feels like you're focused on the negatives, because you're expressing your deeper needs on a spiritual or sexual level, something like that. It's all spiritual. So action this person plans on taking. King of Cups in reverse. I don't like that. Especially with the rest of the cards. King of Cups in reverse is action they plan on taking. Two of Cups in reverse. I don't see this person respecting your needs or whatever it is you're trying to do. Even if that's just you need to go take a bath or I don't know. Whatever it is you're trying to do, I don't see this person respecting your needs, or they're in a space of feeling disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see them giving you a whole lot of the Emperor in reverse. Not seeing eye to eye. King of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Well, I'll tell you right now, this is someone that doesn't like whatever it is that you're trying to do. They don't like it. This is someone that may... King of Cups in reverse. They're thinking quite negatively on something here. Like this is someone that is intimidated. Okay, the Emperor in reverse can be someone that is controlling or trying to control the dynamic, you may be dealing with a masculine energy that's trying to control your social life. Or maybe you're doing something for you because this is what I need. I've been unhappy, or I've been missing my family, or you may be dealing with a masculine energy that's trying to control how much time you spend with a sibling. I don't know. There seems to be an element of control and an element of insensitivity, a lack of empathy, no fucks given from someone, that now that they feel like, okay, they're not seeing eye to eye here. And I feel like the more, let's just put it this way, the more you trust yourself and do what, you'll know who this person is, because the more you are you authentically and for you only, the more rigid they become, the more stubborn they become, you know, the more controlling they become, the more poor me they become. This is someone that's thinking quite negatively on whatever it is that you're doing. What does this person want with Aquarius? Or what do they want from Aquarius? 5 of Cups. They want you to feel regret. They want you to feel... This person wants you to feel regretful. I don't like that. That's like you have something to celebrate, or you're doing something for you. What they want with you, they want, I feel like this person wants you to low-key feel regretful. Like maybe you said, I can't be in this relationship anymore. There's some type of disconnect here happening. This person may want you to feel regretful. What this person wants, I feel this person is so lost in their own poor me bullshit, or they're so lost in some type of like sadness, feeling left out. 5 of Cups, feeling left out. Like this is someone, what they want to share their insecurities they have about feeling left out. They may, for those of you that's been in a relationship with this person for a long time, there could have been something that happened in the past that may have caused some sadness, but you may be dealing with someone that tends to hold that over your head for eons or something like that. I don't know. There could have been some type of third-party energy in the past, and that's caused some insecurities. So what they're wanting is to kind of, for some of you, they want to hold that over your head, something like that. What they want. If this is a newer energy and it's not that deep, what they want. This is a newer energy and it's not that deep. I feel like this is someone that is wanting a partnership. The way someone else described it to me in a comment before is he's not impressed with the 3 cups that are knocked over, the 3 of Cups. He wants the 2 of Cups or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know. Like this is someone that's in a space of not wanting to be friends. They want a relationship. Maybe you're dealing with someone that, maybe you're expressing the fact that because of situations you can't be in a relationship, and it's like this is someone that's kind of sad because they feel like you're not really offering them an opportunity, and even though they're open to reconciling things, they may tend to lean on focusing on the negatives of whatever is being offered because it's not what they want, what they wanted. See, that's kind of where we're coming back here. That's not what I wanted. Whatever they've been wanting to obtain, you're not giving them. And it could be a matter of, Aquarius, you are gifting this person, you got them something for their birthday or something like that, and they're kind of being a brat about it. I mean, this could be all different stories all wrapped into one. I don't know. This person is seeing you as someone that is, and I would be careful of this because they're seeing you in someone that's very nurturing and very sensitive, and may have a tendency to avoid escalating conflict. Okay, they may be seeing you as that. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. I'm going to stop talking about this, but I feel like whatever you're offering is not what they wanted. And now they're kind of stubborn, or whatever you're doing is not what they want you to be doing. And now they're stubborn and thinking negatively on whatever celebration or indulgent energy that you're putting yourself into. What is Aquarius's feelings for this person? 10 of Pentacles. You may feel, if it's a relationship, you feel like it's stable financially, but it's making you feel trapped, limited. It's making you feel limited. 6 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. If this is a relationship, you may feel like you're kind of limited here, making head over heart decisions. You may be a little bit frustrated with communication with your person because you either feel like your person is immature, or you feel like they always make promises they don't keep, or something like that, or they made plans with you that they never kept, something like that. But I don't know, it's like stable. Like if this is a relationship, it's like maybe stable, like money's good, or the two of you have really have something well established, but it's also you're also feeling limited by it. Okay, if this is not a relationship, I feel like you feel like it has potential, okay? But a new perspective has you in your head in regards to whether you can, like you may see this person as a bit of a loudmouth, if that makes sense. Page of Wands in reverse is like a loudmouth. And you may be in your head in regards to whether you can trust this person, or whether you can, I don't know. Overall, it doesn't matter. You're feeling stuck and limited, needing clear communication. And there's been like a lack of communication. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. There's not really a whole lot of feelings. Is there any other feelings? Knight of Cups. Okay. I do feel like there is feelings, but I feel like you're having a hard time taking them seriously because you're constantly met with either immaturity from this person, especially if it's a partner, or you're met with this person being a loudmouth, or there's something that keeps getting you stuck in your head. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but you keep getting stuck in your head about the situation and whether it's good for you. And even though there's something that could be well established or is well established, you keep getting in your head. So I'm just going to get off this. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Pisces. All right, what do we have for Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? What is Pisces person's feelings? One more for the Pisces. Three shuffles. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. So there could be some type of breakthrough in clarity or communication. Or someone is realizing the truth. So in this person's feelings, Pisces, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Sorry, all the partiers are out on the road. Sorry, I got to Knight of Wands in reverse, the Hermit. Ten of Wands in reverse. So Pisces, I feel like this is someone that is feeling quite scattered, restless about the situation. I feel like this is someone that has become enlightened to a bit of a problem, or they become enlightened to the fact that this might be too much work. Seven of Wands. Like, not too much work. No, no, no. Like, this is someone that's in a space of feeling the need to withdraw and lighten their load a little bit. Like, this is someone that's in a space of trying to offload the responsibility of something in order to fight, or in order to protect you or protect the situation. I don't know. This is someone that's kind of restless or scattered because of a new enlightenment. What's this new enlightenment? What's this new enlightenment? Because it's making this person like kind of throw their hands up to something else. Six of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that is trying to disconnect from a negative past, or disconnect from the past. This is someone that's become enlightened to someone in their past who isn't who they thought they were. And they're seeing you as a Queen of Wands. So I'm not really convinced that that's you. It could be, but if you're the feminine, it's like there's a strong feminine energy showing up. But it's like there's something that this person has become enlightened to that is making this person realize there's something in their past, or the way they've handled something in the past is not how they want to handle things moving forward. Or it's someone that's wanting to like, this is someone that's wanting to detach from the past, whether that's shitty memories. You know, it's like they're wanting to lighten their load. Like, this is someone that's becoming solid in their ability to stand up for. I don't know if you've been dealing with someone that's meek, or someone that had a hard time saying what they wanted, or had a hard time standing up for themselves, or had a hard time standing up for what they want, or fighting for the one, something like that. Like, this is someone that's kind of restless in and out of the situation. They are finding out something. It's like they're becoming clear on something that happened in the past, but it's causing them to disconnect from some type of third-party energy, or it's causing them to disconnect from like, some of you, this person is finding out about rumors or things that were not true, or this person is just finding out something wasn't true about the past, or someone that they were involved with, or something they don't want to be involved with anymore. Like, they're trying to free themselves from the past. Okay. And they're in a space of ultimately being very clear on what they want to protect when it comes to what they want to fight for. Like, I mean, what's the Seven of Wands? What are they fighting for? Okay. Star. Could be an Aquarius specifically, or this is someone that is, you know, this is someone that is standing their ground, Pisces, but they're also feeling quite, because they're triggered by something that became known. Pisces, are they standing their ground to you? Listen, Pisces, I'm trying to give you all the benefit of the doubt, but it kind of feels like this person is standing up to you. But you're standing up for yourself. You're both standing up to each other. Now, for some of you, Pisces, this is someone that's in a space of open to reconciling something. But let me tell you something, Pisces, they're triggered. Something triggered this person. Something is triggering this person. They're open to reconciling the situation. They're in a space of becoming clear on the past. They're in a bit more of a mental clarity when it comes to what they want in the future, but they are triggered by something. And they may be in a space of, even though they want to protect you or be there for you or fight for this, they're also standing up to you. Okay. I don't know what I don't know why. Maybe they're standing up to you. For some of you, this is someone that is just being very clear with you. Like, listen, Pisces, you need take care of your health, or you need to do this, or something like that. I don't know how they're viewing you. So their feelings, there's been major enlightenments here that is causing them to feel kind of scattered. It's making them want to throw their hands up, but it's also making them recognize something in the past wasn't all they thought it to be. But now they're becoming enlightened to a new perception that isn't what they thought it would be either. It's almost like things are not what they thought it was at all with you, whatever that means for you. And it's surprising, and it's making them want to fight for this, but it's also making them need to be very clear, like this needs to be acknowledged. Seven of Wands, like this is someone that is very sure of themselves. Like this, like Pisces, you need to protect yourself, something. Pisces, this needs to be acknowledged. So the past isn't what they thought it was. The future or the present isn't what they thought it was. And now they're a little bit rattled because it's like, damn, I'm not the same either. I'm not the same either. But now they're seeing you, Pisces, stand up for yourself or kind of go in a certain direction, and you're taking initiative. Wait, okay, so how they're seeing you, Queen of Wands, they're seeing you as someone that's being you're passionate or tempered about something, standing up for yourself in regards to something. Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. They're seeing you as someone that is sexy as shit. Did this person not realize how sexy you were? Maybe that's what they're maybe that's what they're becoming aware of, because they're triggered. Like something is triggering the gears. Something is shifting the gears, Pisces. So what they're triggered by, you. They're triggered by you overcoming some type of insecurity you have when it comes to something they expressed. Maybe this person thought that they could get you like that. Maybe this person thought that they could express something. Like you're not bothered, like you're unbothered. The Death card, like you have changed too. So damn, here this person is like, yeah, I'm changed. I'm not the same person. But we have a major problem now, because something that is becoming revealed that is now making them open to a reconciliation, but it's a little bit triggering because now this person needs to defend themselves, and on top of this, protect. It's like they want you. They want to protect you, because not only do they want you, but now they feel like you may potentially be moving into a new experience that they are not a part of. And it's a little bit rattled. Things are rattled. So Pisces, they're seeing you as someone that is very confident. They're seeing you as someone that is confident, sexy, taking initiative, maybe leading something. You're leading something. You're passionate about what you're doing. You maybe started a business. You overcome financial insecurities. You've went through some type of, for some of you, the Death card can be life-changing, okay? Life-changing. And now this person is rattled. Maybe this person was like, they were playing themselves, chasing their own tail, and now there's something life-changing happening. You've changed drastically, is how they're seeing you. And potentially you're being pursued by another mate, okay? They may be seeing you as someone receiving an opportunity, whether that's a new job that is going to create major life changes for you, okay? I don't know, for some of you, this person may be trying to get you to not take a job because it's like, no, I want you. Now, what? This is triggering. No. Like something is very triggering and you're just over here sitting cute. Like what? I look cute. Do you like my hair? So it's like they're seeing you as someone taking initiative. Receiving an invite. What was that shit? I don't know why I put that back. There was another one that came out. Strength in reverse. Okay. This person, maybe you've dealt with, maybe this person was used to you dealing with some type of fear or insecurity, or you had a bit of a character problem for a while. And I say that with love, Pisces. Maybe there's a bit of a character problem that you had to kind of work out within that, whatever that problem was, like within your own limitations, self-limitations, self-doubt, things within Pisces that made you feel limited or prevented you from concluding things even that you desired. It's like there's some type of transformation happening when it comes to your own ability and your own strength to either, you know, be vulnerable about certain aspects, or when it comes to your own ability to conclude things. I hope that makes sense. Like they're just seeing you as someone that's changed drastically. I don't know. Let's see. Action this person plans on taking. 2 of Wands. Sorry, it's confusing, but this is confusing. This person's confused. 2 of Wands is how, or action they plan on taking. Page of Pentacles. Lovers in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So Pisces, this is someone that is in a space of being open and willing to get out of their comfort zone. They do want to make forward plans with you. This is someone that is wanting to make forward plans with you. I do feel like this person's on the fence, okay? Because there seems to be some, like this is someone that wants to fix things with you. They want to make plans with you, or they want to set a plan. Make a plan. On the fence. Why does this person feel like they're coming in feeling like the ball is in their court? I mean, is it Pisces? Does this person have an ultimate say? And if, like, is this person that important for you? Because what is with this person that makes them feel like, okay, now that Pisces is presenting themselves as, I mean, on a dramatic level, like, okay, you've changed, you went through some type of major transformation, you have overcome some type of financial insecurity, you've went through some type of major shift. And now this person is in a space of like, okay, I'm ready to make plans with you. You know, obviously not like that, but it's like someone that feels like the ball is in their court. They're seeing you as the grass is greener over there. There is some aspects here where this is someone that is planning to disconnect from likely an ex, or this is someone that is disconnecting or shifting from, you know, being an asshole or being someone that's very selfish or greedy or whatever. Like this is someone that is trying to resolve some type of poor choice that was made that may have been, you know, just straight up being mean or straight up being not having the best motives, something like that. Or they're trying to, or they're in a space where they're planning to disconnect from an ex, or they're trying to disconnect from something that is making them feel unable to, you know, to move towards you in the way they want to. But the 2 of Wands, again, this is someone that is getting out of their comfort zone, still simultaneously feeling like the ball is in their court. Why do they feel like the ball is in their court? I don't know. Did you already make this person an offer? Ace of Cups, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may feel like there was some type of love expressed on your part, Pisces, or there's been some type of offer. It could have been derived from an affair. I'm just going to be honest with you. Or there was some type of offer on the table. Okay, and it led someone to walk away because someone was fearing being vulnerable. Missed opportunity, 4 of Cups in reverse. I don't know, it kind of feels like someone that is coming through that you've already shown interest in. And they're wanting to fix the situation. They're seeing you as going through some type of major shift, change, overcoming your own insecurities. They may feel like whatever this change is inspired by anger, okay? Or is inspired by, you know, things that had you feeling inadequate. And it's like there's some type of success. I don't know. I don't like this person. What's this person's intentions? It just kind of feels like this person, what's this person's intentions? Hangman in reverse. They want to end the stagnancy. They may have kept you waiting. Queen of Cups. This person's intentions. This is someone that is wanting. This is someone that's been keeping you waiting, Pisces. Okay. Their intentions is to move things forward. Express their love. Nurture this connection. King of Wands. Honestly, I do feel like there's a part of this person that wants to stand up. They want to be there for you. Or the King of Wands. King of Wands is trying to protect this Queen of Cups. I feel like this King of Wands is wanting to protect you or they're wanting to protect you. I don't know. I feel like this person got threw off course at some point along the line by their own blind spots or a blind spot that's been put on them. And now they're in a space of knowing what they want. They're very clear. I'm just going to get your feelings. But they are coming in. I'm just going to be real. They are coming in feeling like, okay, I can fix this, or the ball is in my court. They do seem to be trying to disconnect from an ex, though, or something that someone that they feel is manipulative. They're disconnecting from someone that they feel is manipulative. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a shocker. That person isn't who I thought I was. Okay, okay. Maybe this person put their eggs in the wrong basket. Let's just see. What is Pisces' feelings for this person? 9 of Wands. 5 of Swords. You feel like you need effective communication from this person. You feel like you can't be transparent. You feel like it's been an ongoing battle. You don't want to give up on this person, but you also feel unable to. 6 of Wands in reverse. There's some type of failed attempt that may have humiliated you, and now you feel like you can't say what you need to say, or something is making you feel threatened, or something is making you feel like you can't be transparent, like you need some type of direct, effective communication. 5 of Swords can literally represent someone that is in need of effective communication because there's been some type of ongoing battle. 6 of Wands in reverse. Devil in reverse. So your feelings, you're definitely detached from the situation. You may feel like this person refuses to swallow their pride. And you're choosing to detach, needing effective communication. So I don't know. This person may have hurt you somewhere along the line, but you kind of stood. There may have been some type of wound. It's like you're feeling pushed in a corner a little bit. Like, what do you want me to do or say? I can't say anything. So your feelings, there's been some type of failed attempt. There's still love, though. That's what I mean. The 5 of Swords can feel like someone else is in the picture, or it feels like there's too many people in the picture. You don't know who you can trust. Ace of Cups, there is love, I feel. But you're kind of detached from this love. There's unconditional love because you don't know who's for you and who's not. It's like there's a need. Yeah, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. You feel like there's too many people involved. So you could be dealing with Capricorn. We have Leo, Scorpio, Virgo. It's a very confusing. We have Gemini, Pisces, strong Virgo too. It's very confusing read, but it does make sense. It's like this person was wrapped up into a past situation. They're recognizing you and something that you had to offer. Now they're seeing you as completely separate from that and going from it all and going through some type of change or shift. And now this person is like, wait, okay, drop this bullshit from the past. Now I don't even know who I can trust because apparently I was fed a rose-tinted view, something like that. And that may not even be relative to you. Maybe they're just kind of going through their own issues with whatever that is in the past. And now this person on top of that is becoming aware of like something is triggering this person to be open to reconciling. But now they're also feeling quite, feeling the need to protect. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's it. Okay. Major shifts. So that's wrap, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I love yous and all the best. Bye.